from the other side.
From the other side, from the commanders at why is it so? What the fuck is?
There's like a rainbow. It's a sign. The rainbow is everywhere.
It's more than a sign. Dude, this is like tripping me. What the fuck?
I have, strange.
I'm getting like really weirded out today. It's just really...
I have a bad effect on everything around
what is
me.
Going on?
Apparently,
what is this? What is this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. There's a black screen on my YouTube live stream, like the fucking police.
Oh, shit.
Hey guys, 2 people in the stream already. So I don't know what this Aurora rainbow thing is here. I'm trying to figure that out.
My glasses are glaring, so we'll take that. It looks like you can see through people. You can see through us. That's the effect.
I just
it's
need
like we're ghosts
or something. Maybe I have to just switch a room. I don't know.
Meow.
Damn, that made a dramatic difference. Louis, chill out.
It's the same. There's the rainbow. The rainbow is not going to go away. The rainbow appears to remind us.
Is there someone in the stream already?
There are 1 person in the stream.
What the fuck? Why is it so hard to do? Come on, Yoch. It's not right. It's not. Still a rainbow? It's a little bit better.
A little bit better.
I don't know what the fuck. It's so weird. Like it's something. What's up, guys? Who's there? Say something in the chat. By the way, I have the weirdest thing that happened on the stream today, which I just realized after watching it. You guys have to say something. This is so... I don't even know what it's from.
Oh, it's gone now. Hi.
Hey, JM. So I found out. Hey, what's up, Jelly Duck? Jelly Duck, you missed in the stream. We had she was playing piano in the central station, and these well, as you see in the title of the stream, these piano world star, these Dutch girls came up and started, causing drama and stuff like that. Now, let me just mention something real quick. We were streaming inside the train station, and while we were streaming inside the train station, afterwards, the Dutch girls came up to us, and they were like, provoking us. So I went to find the security, whatever, right? The security told us not to film. Now, the video is blacked out after that part. I didn't black it out. The video is fucking blacked out after that part. So they did some hacking, some spying. I don't know what they did. The police did something, but they made my video black. So
hi, W2. Oh, I think that they literally did something to the stream. I don't know how, but like what happened was that this girl, you can see at a certain point when we're still in the station, that this girl literally did come stand next to me, and then while the police were walking up to us, she attacked me, and they didn't really come in between. She raised her hand at me, and I grabbed her arm, and she started shaking because she didn't expect me to respond that quickly. And then they came in between. So, like, I think that they don't want people to see that they had such shitty response.
That's the first time I'm seeing something like she even said, like, there might be some, drama or something like that, and he may need you there. And I was like, thinking, nothing's gonna happen. And then this, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I mean, I was just blankly stating, like, it's not that safe at Central Station. But I honestly, when I said that, I wasn't expecting like four 16-year-old girls. I meant more like, drunk people, and like scary people.
People on drugs.
I mean, this was scary, but
yes, I saw someone look like she was gonna hit you. Yeah.
She tried.
Oh,
but it's not on film. But she tried.
But you guys saw Shorts guy. We just rewatched that. He literally looked like he was about to punch the damn camera out of my face. Like, what the fuck, man? What is up with people?
Yeah, and you said, like, as long as it just remains with Short guy.
As soon as I said that, I said as long as it remains with Shorts guy, the drama flock shows up. So
famous last words.
True was black for a while.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes it was black at the end, because I think at that point they have some way to like tap into people's phones or something.
No, they do, because like W2 saying my screen never went black, was scrolling in a circle. So while they were watching, they were just seeing a loading screen, and the end result is a blacked out fucking video.
But you guys didn't hear us talking or anything either, because outside the girls actually came walking after us and like stood from a distance. And so like there were harder police out there.
Well,
So
there was this big
we just
buff
walked
guy,
up
like
to them.
his shirt was about to rip. Home from the war. Yeah, Chum Lee, but we were just saying that like part of the stream, like after, if you rewatch the stream now, at a certain point it just goes black. You hear the audio, but it's black. Like there's a black fucking. That is so weird.
Well, I mean, basically all I said to her was, like, if you want me to sing at my best, because that's what she was saying, is, can you sing at your best? Like, she was like, can you sing better? And I said, can you? And then she's like, oh, she wants to have a competition. And then, and that's where it started, basically.
It was.
And then she was trying to say, oh, because I also want to know how to play the piano. And so I stood up and I'm like, okay, well, play the piano then. And that was seen as like, at a certain point, I know like she also like stood over me. You can see that because when he comes back with the phone, she's standing over me and I stand up because I didn't really have a choice to do anything else but stand up at that point, because she was so close to me with her hand like this, with her white long nails, that I had to stand up. And
She was like, go get ghetto nails.
Her friends were like, ooh, like it was like I was standing up to fight, but I wasn't. You could clearly see that I was standing up and walking away and meet her. Even when
I remember when we watched it, even when she slammed, because at one point one of the girls slams the piano and you're just sitting there like, okay. She was like, dude, she was like, damn girl, like what is going?
Yeah. But like here's the thing, is that I had to watch it back because I do have things like people get mad at me, like where I'm like, what did I do? Or
but that was
I don't understand.
I don't understand that.
And I saw this and I'm like, dude, I was sitting there so quietly, so calmly the whole time. And they were just getting angrier and angrier. And then, these people who say, well, hey, you're doing something. I'm not. I'm literally not.
That's what I told her. She felt bad at first that it's happened. I was like, listen, you didn't do anything. I recorded you playing piano, and then first we had Shorts guy that was pissed off, which he was all right. Afterwards, I apologized, and he was all happy. But then let's call them the ghetto flock. They showed up. They were like
the ghetto flock.
She was saying was saying that it's maybe
flipping her.
Yeah, at one point the girl was like, oh, don't even play this. Actually, I don't know if I can. No, I can't rewatch it because it's. No, I don't have it. No, I'm not too good.
But even at some point, you can see. Well, like her friend was saying, I don't know her. I have nothing to do with this, and I'm like, see, even your friend is trying to distance herself from me.
Oh yeah.
And I feel old from this. Is what I feel.
No, you shouldn't feel like that. Hey, Rainsby, this is Edge Mastery from the chats. She's on the stream a few times. She's been there a lot of times, actually, more than a few times. Maybe not all 120 whatever her streams. That's 22.
Well, if I see you streaming, then I come to the stream.
She also sings. Remember, we did music, and she was singing in the from. Who is this? Yeah. I think I answered your question. I tend to fucking blab off like all these.
Yeah, I'm on the other side now, W2. I'm on the other side. I can see from the other side.
She sees from the command post, The cats are hiding. I would bring the cats, but let's see.
I'm not sure your cat likes me yet.
No, he's always like that. He's there. I told you they're. Louis.
Bullies with no life, and they're only 16 years old. They're only 16 years old, those girls. I asked her how old she was, and I'm like, it's 10 to 10 in the evening. How old are you? Are you going out? Is that what this is? And she goes, I'm 80 years old. Well, the cops did get involved, but they didn't get involved adequately. Let's put it that way. The ones outside were
But then
cool.
they blocked out my fucking stream. What in that YouTube? What is this?
Yeah, they definitely they didn't want him to stream, and I think you're allowed to stream. There's entire channels dedicated
like
to pianos in stations. So you're allowed to stream and you're allowed to video. So that was bullshit. They didn't say stop streaming until like
he might. What I think is he might have had like maybe like a portable like it sounds almost like something out of like a Warzone, but like a jammer, like something
Big
that
Brother, like 1984.
Yeah, maybe on his belt he had like a jammer, and then one of the cops that showed up inside the train station, because it's after the point when we were inside the train station when it went black. So like maybe the security had like a device that like somehow blocks. I
wouldn't be surprised
but the audio
now if I see that the way, especially like the second that it went basically started going black and getting fucked up was when the girl literally tried to hit me. She didn't succeed. She was scared shitless that she didn't succeed because I am peace until you attack me like that. But like they didn't respond right. They were like taking sides. I think they didn't want to. I don't mean to be like bad, but I don't think they didn't want to be racist or something. And I don't.
They were more concerned about the filming.
Let's put it that way.
They were all just confronting. They were just worried about the stupid filming. I was like, guys, I was filming her for playing a piano. What? I'm not allowed to film her because it's a public space. Like, you got no sound.
Punks, exactly, punks. And it's like I'm really not like waiting around for little 16-year-old girls to be attacking me.
And they followed us. Like all the way to the end of the train station.
That was the other thing, is that when we started walking away, I was like looking behind me, like, are they going to come even further? Are they going to walk even further?
I would have started the live stream again. I'd be like, now we're being chased by 16-year-olds. So that's what I would have done. Like,
yeah.
For my own protection, I would have done it. I would have been like, you know what? Because I asked him, Central Station, after Central Station, yeah, that's okay. This big cop, like his muscles, like his shirt was about to rip if he like moved his arm. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, but and then all the while that was happening as well, the cops that were outside as well before, they didn't even like. If you're a cop, you're supposed to be aware, right? They didn't notice that these girls walked up, like they couldn't have been like 6 meters away from us, and were staring at us for like 3 minutes straight, and the cops were 3 meters that way, and they were taking pictures with tourists. We had to go up to them and say, look, I said, the girls that are standing there, they threatened me. The girl with the curls, she threatened to hit me, and the other one with the nails actually tried to hit me. And they were like, okay. And then they went, and one of them went and talked to them. But inside, they didn't really do shit. No. Because if you're a cop, I mean, this is just my idea of it. I could be wrong. But you should be like aware. You should see that something, if you see that a girl is like hovering over, if you see one female hovering over another female and they're yelling at them, shouldn't that be like a sign to go stand in between them or something?
Especially in Central Station when like it echoes in there. Like I know that they heard them screaming because there was dudes. Well, you scan the chip card to go inside to get on the train. There was actually people standing there, security guys, and they didn't even move when I walked past them. I was like, really? Like you don't hear them screaming? Like I don't understand Dutch, but I heard them, all the way at the entrance. So I mean, what the fuck, like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. It's like, why didn't they come over earlier? They were so loud as well.
Yeah.
And you can look back and watch the stream. I was like super chilled and quiet because I'm afraid. Like I I don't think like it would have been an easy fight against me, but I think
it wouldn't have been.
that
It shouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been a fight. They would have just. If they would have started throwing punches, I would have just went in there and like, listen, like, stop. Because no. I'm not gonna hit a girl, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna like 15-year-old girls beat up on you. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's just.
He says that's what it felt like. It felt like it was a little bit racist.
Yeah.
It felt like. I was waiting for it too. I was waiting for them to say something racist.
Oh, antagonizer Inverno. If you didn't know, in the previous stream, she was playing. This is Edge Mastery. She was in the stream multiple times, or a lot of times, and she was playing the piano, just whatever in Central Station. And then these like Dutch girls came out of nowhere, and I don't know, asked her to play it. What was it? Sing loud or something? Right?
No, yeah, she said, "Can't you sing better? Can't you play better?"
And it just blew up after that. And then we went outside, and my stream got made black. If you watch the end of the stream, it just cuts black at one point. It was just so many weird shit happened. So much weird shit happened today, man.
Yeah. I'm like, I finally get to stream with you. I finally get to see you, and now this is what happens. You know, like we get attacked, almost get attacked once, and then almost get attacked twice.
Put a complaint to the local police and see if local TV. I don't know if they're gonna.
Well, it's recorded now, but the police is not on. That's the thing, is that I think they intercepted somehow. I know
something.
this is maybe sounding paranoid, but I think they intercepted.
No, it's not. It's look. I'm serious, guys. Look, it's still from the free stream when we watched it, but this is what you see when you go to like a certain point in the video. It's just a black screen. You hear the audio, but it's a black screen. Tell me they didn't interfere. I mean, there's nothing being paranoid. I did this shit. That's what it is. It's a jammer. So they have jammers on them now. Like that honestly makes me, a bit concerned, because what if they do that all the time now? Like,
and when whenever, but I think it's directly related to the fact that they were in it, that they were on the video, that they were going to be on the video.
Antagonize us on the recent video, the recent live, not this live stream, but the 3-hour live stream, meeting a subscriber hotel or something, and that one. And it starts, you'll see, I sent you the time.
It's like 2:11, I think, where it starts. Well, first this other guy got really angry for no reason.
Yeah. Like 2:11 it starts. Oh, hold up. I'll find it here. I'll pull it up.
God damn this.
This shit's broken. Like it's no point in trying to. Yeah,
you should though, because I think it was, regardless of it was still like quite action packed.
And the people that are like, that live here in the Netherlands and stuff like that, let me know what you guys think, because I think, like, honestly, the police is, if we should go to, I mean, I'm down to take it to the news. Like, I don't give a fuck. This is fucked up. So the video, when they start getting violent, is
very much towards the end, because you first went off to try and find
2:32. Go to 2:32 and you'll hear me say short sky. I literally call it, and then like she's still playing a little bit at 2 hours and 32 minutes, and then when it cuts off. Oh fuck!
Unbelievable.
You're live.
Well, in this case, I feel like that's what they were going for. But like, to be honest with you, I'm half Jewish, so my people have experienced worse.
You see how they're surrounding her?
Yeah. It's kind of, kind of like etiquette for the piano that you don't stand over someone unless you're like over the piano unless you're their friend or you're going to sing.
No, we can have a whole bike life show up,
It didn't even start antagonized. It really started. She was just playing in the piano like that, and they came up out of nowhere and asked her to sing loudly, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, but just watch what happens. You'll see the stream is playing, right? Now you guys don't have to watch the stream now. See, I'm not gonna get a copyright from my own video, right?
Well, what's your breakout?
Bunny, Jesus. Cat not my bong over, guys. I'm sorry. Where the hell?
We can just go. Just
My
let them
cat's
be,
gonna
like,
attack
whatever.
me too. Everybody's attacking me today.
I don't even know what's going on. It's whatever. No, I'm just telling her to get away. It's better to get away.
But what, Louis? I know.
Something happens, we have it on camera.
You'll see in a second. It's gonna turn black.
I want to see your guys' comments during this. When I get home, I'm gonna go look at the chat too.
She was playing earlier. That's. It's crazy. How did it tune in? Man, oh man. From short shorts to
I would skip to the point. Hold up. There's a way to skip. I think you have to like tap it here or something. I'm trying to find the point where it turns black.
Except for the fact that it happened on stream, yes, which is unfucking believable because
honestly, we have it all on tape.
I didn't think
They
this
didn't do anything.
at all.
She was playing piano.
I mean,
That's Edge Mastery.
I said
She was playing a piano, and then all of a
on
sudden
the
these like Dutch
stream
girls came over
in the
and
chat, I feel like it's a little bit dangerous there.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
But this is kind of beyond. It's like 4 kids.
Now check it out. It's gonna turn black and like.
See, then they
That's
follow us
hilarious that
out.
They're all on YouTube right now,
They
so-
follow us out.
And I'm not gonna blur their face.
First comes some conductor lady who yells at us, and I turn it
You're
off.
already on YouTube.
Yeah,
Let's
we
go,
ended
let's
up
go to
being
the
the bad
police.
guys.
Let's go to the
Yeah.
police. Let's go to the police. Yeah, you're live on YouTube, man. Congratulations.
Now
You
watch,
almost beat
guys.
her up live on YouTube, man. Thank you.
Here
Ghetto
comes the
ass girls,
strangest
man.
part out of
What
this
the-
entire stream.
Yeah, this is where it
I was
gets
filming
weird.
her. She was playing it. En ik,
Ja, maar ik vroeg je af daar.
yeah, because I was looking for a police.
Daar was jij niet aan het spelen.
No, but I was telling her I was looking for a police officer because they were about to. They were.
Oké, eventjes gaan filmen.
Okay, yeah. That's.
She's still sitting
I
there.
said, this lady is threatening me. And then she comes at me like that. And this is where she tries to hit me, and I grab her arm, and then she starts shaking because that's not what she expected.
And this is the rest of the stream, guys.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're back outside, and we
What?
were told that we can't film inside because, well, I don't know.
Number one, it's
because- I
zoomed
don't
in,
know.
and then it becomes that.
That's
Jesus,
crazy.
man,
Look, that's the rest of the stream, guys.
that is insane. Now they're gonna come out here and start like, what is their number one? I don't understand what was
That
she
is
bitching about?
literally them tapping into my phone.
Yeah, there's no other. That never happened. I've never seen anything
Like,
like that
who
before.
are you?
Like,
number
what?
Look at that.
Yo, did you guys see that?
I've never seen anything like that before. That's not a normal stream buffer, is it?
No.
Still hear us
That's what I'm
talking.
saying. Like, what are they
Yeah,
doing?
the
They're wasting
audio is
their-
clear.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are they doing? They're wasting their. Oh, what happened when you're off? I had to turn it off because the security, the lady in there told us. You
Yeah,
can't film in
W2.
there,
I know.
apparently.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I wanted to show you guys. It plays fine on yours. No, it's.
What are you doing here?
Yeah,
It could be
they're
country
like 15,
specific.
16. Like, I don't know what
Country
the hell that
specific.
was.
Where are you from, Oddball? I forgot. That what the.
What do you mean country specific?
I mean, we're in the Netherlands and we can't watch a video that.
That you
It's-
can watch in America? You mean that it's
This is so fucking weird.
you mean someone should go check to see if you can see that last bit in America and not here.
Optic nerd. Anybody else? Open the stream roll up, and
The other one with like the.
I forgot to tell you guys the timestamp when it turns black.
Yeah, because
All right,
that's,
so-
that's the thing about Holland though, is that we're a little bit brainwashed here too. Like we don't have freedom of speech.
All right, I'll tell you guys when it blacks out. Ugh, I don't want to even hear it. It's like okay,
Look,
so
oh, you do see it when she comes up
Yeah.
over me. See, I walk away and I have my hands like this. I have my hands out like this.
For everyone else who didn't see it, and then we'll rewatch it. We gotta watch the time. But Optic Nerd, check this out.
It's hilarious because they're all on YouTube right now. So, and I'm not gonna blur their face.
Going viral yet? You know?
This
No,
video is
you're
yeah.
on YouTube. Let's talk to the police. Let's go to the police.
Okay, so basically at
Let's go to the police. Yeah, you're live on YouTube, man.
2:46:55. You can start it.
Thank you.
2:46:45. Yeah, they're speaking Dutch. The watch. If you guys haven't seen it, watch how they hack into my phone.
I was filming her before she was
First,
playing it.
yeah, at first she tells him he's not allowed to stream there, but that's not even
Yeah,
true.
dus dat is looking for police.
But just
No,
watch
but I was
how.
And she says that he wasn't playing piano there, so I say, well, he was there with me filming.
Okay, yeah.
Just check out how they tap into my phone. That's exactly what this is.
See that?
It's off. Look.
And then she's like, but she starts shaking, dude. When I grabbed her hand, when she tried to hit me, she started shaking.
And
she didn't know
Oh,
what
okay.
came over her.
All right, guys. So we're back
it
outside,
zooms in.
and we were told that we can't film inside because, well, I don't know. Because I don't know.
You saw what happened.
Jesus, man. That is insane. Now they're gonna come out here and start.
This is
Like,
fucking
what is their
crazy.
number one? I don't understand what was
Like
she
this is
bitching
like a
about?
fucking.
That's not a normal buffer, is it? It's not.
No.
I've never seen a buffer like that before.
And that
Who are
That's
you,
not
number one?
normal. That's weird.
that is fucking like, especially the last couple of seconds when it like completely like starts going crazy. What the fuck, man? This is.
It's like it gets all of these like triangles
Because, I
in
don't know.
it and
You
shit.
saw what happened.
Jesus,
It's like something
man.
from a sci-fi movie.
That is insane. Now they're gonna
Here we
come
go,
out here
watch.
and start.
Triangles coming.
Like, what is their number one? I don't understand. What was she bitching about?
She was saying, can you
They're
sing
just being.
at your best?
Check out. Look
Like,
at these
who
triangles.
are you, number one?
Can you sing better?
And then it's black.
Like that. And that's
I don't know what to say, man. I need to clean this bung up. But let me know, guys, what you guys think of that. I've never seen anything like that. Like I don't watch a lot of streamers. Don't get me wrong, but
There's do you have Facebook or do you follow the Facebook? The Josie Show Facebook.
who's that?
He says, "Give me a timestamp."
What did I say? What did I say? 120.
It's 2:30. No, it's 2:47 or something. I think 2:47.
Yeah,
2:40 for the when it checks out. Yeah, it does go black in America
That's the
as well.
globalist hacking into the system.
It's like 1984 because there were so many police out there.
They need a belt on their back. So wait, they actually have something like that?
There were so many police out there. And then whenever this was happening, he went and looked for the police. There were no police.
And you know Aryan, you know the Aryan guy, he's yellow vest. If he fucking watches this and sees what the fuck happened, man, then he could literally take that to you know, they're all going against the Illuminati, not Illuminati thing, but you know that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This stream is like. In a way, I'm thankful because, like, what the fuck? This is
What
like.
if I had been there alone, right there?
They would have fucking attacked you.
I bet you they would have.
They would have done something to antagonize you. That's antagonizing, not.
They would have, and they would have come after me too, and I wouldn't have gone to the police either because this is how what they did, the way they acted is like exactly how I feel the police do. So I wouldn't have even walked up to them probably.
I'm like, I just.
I'd just be like, the globalist.
They give you a ticket for riding on the bike, but nothing you did. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. I don't know why that's blocked. Check the results.
And she was like acting like he couldn't. She said she saw him walking around streaming. He happened to still have his stream on while he was looking for them.
Yeah, like
to calm the situation.
I might take this to the news. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, this is number one. Not even the whole wiretap, the whole bullshit like that they're trying to cover. Like exactly what they were saying. You know, you can give me a bike ticket for cycling or for not having bike lights, but when someone is literally getting attacked because I can't film in public.
Yeah.
I was filming you. They came up to you. They hunched on the piano.
Yeah, you can look on YouTube and type in piano Central Station, and you'll see hundreds of videos.
But somebody that's Dutch, if you can go to their website, I don't have time to look. I don't want to look. Let's just in Dutch and see if you can find anything about filming there. I don't, because I remember
It's total bullshit.
I think it's
this is like I don't even. It's almost like, and I don't know like. It's like I said, they wanted the 16-year-old girls hanging out there bullying people before they wanted someone playing the piano. Was my piano playing that terrible?
No, that's, oh my God, don't take it like that. They give you a ticket. I seem to remember Amsterdam.
They do nothing because they don't want to be viewed as racist. That's why. I'm sorry to say it. I'm really sorry to say that. If that's like, if anyone, that is how what I feel happened.
I'm like sitting here blown mind. This is like something you hear about in the States. Like I'm not expecting, like, no.
Really, you can see from the video, and this is why I had to watch it, because I was not sure if I was being peaceful anymore. Just because they kept on getting angrier and angrier. So maybe I must have said or did something right, but I wasn't. I was just like, this has
gotten like from a like, not like, don't take any like negative way out of this, but from like a calm stream to something that's supposed to be calm ended to like, what the hell? And now we have black screens like hacking into me. Like, this is crazy, man. This is like, I can see.
This is what happens when you stream with me.
No, they were just yelling and screaming. They didn't hit you or touch you.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, yeah. The one girl that was the one that I guess had the fight with me.
When the lady told me to flip when we went back and the conductor said no filming inside, and that's when the girl actually came up and basically, I think she pushed you or something.
No, well, you can see still where she's like trying to walk towards me, and I'm walking back, and then she does this, and I grab her arm like this, and then she starts shaking, and that's when the police did something.
This is, I can't fucking,
because she was so close to me though, you know. She was like, when she came up to me, she was like right here. So like, I think she thought that she was gonna do it, and she was gonna be able to do it because she was so close, and she didn't. Like, I'm not gonna, you can come towards me, that's fine, you're still not doing anything, but that's not what she did.
No. She was. Yeah, but that's the thing. Go to the cops. We did go to the cops. The cops said we couldn't film there. So if I go to the cops, they might just be like, okay, we'll delete it. Because that's exactly what I think. Even if we go there right now, they'll probably be like, okay, so why did you film there? Delete it. That's what's going to happen.
Okay.
I think if I do something, I should, like, I don't know, write. I don't know which news to write, because I don't know what is, like, you know, I should maybe talk to Aryan, because I told you he's into that whole, you know, government thing and stuff like that. Because this is so fucking strange. Even their behavior, that they're not even being, you know, nothing's going on, and you know, they're being able to push you and call you names and shit like that, and
yeah,
that's like, okay, well, you know, just leave, let them be. What? Like,
yeah, that was the main thing. It's just like they were like saying that we should go, that so basically they were saying, okay, these people are coming after you for no reason, so you should leave.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna come in and stream with something else so I can
I don't know, like, it's on video, but like, if you have something that's on video, then you go to the police with it, then they don't even have the time. They're like, what exactly? You have to like show them the specific.
And the cop outside, the big buff guy, I don't know if you can hear me talking to him, but when we were talking to him outside, he was like, oh, you need to delete it right away. So it's kind of like he's like, so
yeah. So that's the same thing. Like, and that's what I said to him. I said, look, the girls that are standing right behind me, I said, the one threatened to hit me and the other tried to hit me. I said, and now they're standing behind us here, waiting for us, or like something like that. And he's like, okay, well, we'll go and talk to them. And I said, I was just playing the piano. Because if you like ask them specifically, what are they gonna do? Like they can't say, "Oh no, I'm sorry, you're not important enough." They just spent like 5 minutes taking pictures with tourists,
Yeah.
so they couldn't really say that it wasn't important enough
Yeah.
at that
Yeah.
point. But I was kind of pissed off because I'm like, look, they're taking pictures over there with tourists. Well, like I'm just like I was
girls.
already like, what the fuck is this?
And those weren't even cops. Those were the what is that shit called? The
Handhaving,
the
yeah.
fucking fake police.
Right. The handhaving actually did a better job than the cops that were inside, to be honest with you. And they don't carry weapons or anything either.
No, they're just like rule enforcers.
Yeah, I just feel kind of guilty. Like I might like in some I knew because but I mean that's how I feel. It's like Central Station is just not safe. It's just not. But like this kind of what you say in Dutch is like het slaat alle, yeah, I don't know, it's just like kind of it's that girl was so confident, the one with the cornrows,
The
long cornrows.
The one that slapped
yeah,
her hair.
she was so confident. I was like, what does she have in her bag? Or
Yeah.
like because there's no way. But that's the other thing is that okay, if you look at me, someone's calling me a leftist hippie. If you look at me, I'm just like, I don't look tough or anything like that. But like, if you're gonna like seriously try and attack me, you're not gonna.
I don't think that was negatively appended though. Hippie. I don't think so. I mean,
but and I think that like because I don't have the energy to walk around like don't fuck with me all the time like that, you know. So that's just the way it is. But I don't feel like. Yeah.
Oh no, Chumley, we're just talking about it because we actually just came back and I told her, I was like, just come over and calm down before you head home or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let's rewatch the stream, and that's when we rewatched the stream, and that's when it got really weird with the black screen. Like I'm still like really like it's mind blowing to me because like how many streams have I done in Amsterdam now? 123, and I've done a lot of shit, and like I've never had this happen. Literally, like what is this? And just because of the behavior. That's what makes it wrong. I don't even care that they blacked out my stream, whatever. It's just at that point when stuff was going crazy, the stream ironically starts messing up. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it won't help to go to the cops because they didn't handle correctly.
Yeah.
So then they're the ones who actually are worse culprits because indeed there's just like stupid teenage girls, right? But one of those stupid teenage girls may have had a weapon. And that's something I mean, I don't want to be judgmental because I'm sure they have their stresses and everything. But at the same time, if you're a policeman, aren't you kind of aware? Aren't you supposed to be aware?
Jammed at the police. Yeah, it was definitely jammed. Like you can tell, it's literally like it zooms into her face for some odd reason. It zooms all the way in, and then like it like zooms out, and then it like zooms almost like to a level you can't even zoom in on YouTube. Like it becomes like super blurry. You can tell like it's like zoomed the fuck in, and then all of a sudden it does that triangle glitch matrix thing, and then it just becomes black. Like wow. Well, and I think Ariana already shared it, but I need to like message him and be like, you need to like send this to your homies and be like, what is this?
When he's from those Yellow Jackets. Yeah, but there's nothing really on the video that is like where you see the police.
Yeah, that's
the only thing where you know that the police are involved is because we're saying the police are involved. You didn't hear them on the.
Yeah, you're right. You don't see the police.
You don't hear them on the video at all.
Wow, like this is becoming. Yeah,
that's very weird. That's really fucking weird.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Because for sure, like at least. Okay, maybe, towards the end, it's at least 3 minutes that the police were involved inside Central Station.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 minutes the police were involved. And then, no, like 5 minutes because they went and talked to the girls and told them to move away or something.
That is crazy.
When we walked off.
Because I was still, because I remember when I was streaming outside, The chat was still going, and I was replying to the chat because I remember I even said goodbye to everyone. I
Yeah.
remember that too. So I know the camera was running, so they tapped into my phone. 100%. There is no glitch in the whatever they want to call it. There's
Yeah.
to hide up exactly what someone said. That's bad publicity for them. Yeah, because like, what is this? They're just gonna hide. You know, as soon as there's police involvement, they're just gonna.
Well, yeah, because what they should have, I mean, what is it that they didn't want people to see, that they didn't handle correctly?
They should have, talked to the girls and pushed them to the side and be like, listen, you need to calm the hell down. That's what they should have done in the first place.
To them, though, if you watch the video, I look like a peaceful hippie. To them, I think to the police, I look like the devil or something like that. Like, that's why, because they thought that like I must be the person that's wrong, even though there were four girls
that would be very
claws at me.
You don't look like the devil, like.
To the police, I do.
And plus, you have somebody video recording you. That already makes you like something. You got to think of it like that. People that have people recording them is there's something.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think it was that. I think there's
yeah.
just something that's just. It's welcome to the 21st century. I know, but it was. If it was Jam, someone was watching. If it was, someone definitely.
Well, that's the thing, is that they had a video right above the piano. The security videos are right above the piano.
Yeah, but right above it, and not to the angle where the girls were basically underneath. Like the camera was like here, and like they were like underneath the camera, so the camera couldn't see them.
Yeah.
Hey, Simon, you missed craziness, man. I don't feel like repeating everything again, but there's a timestamp. I forgot 2 minutes and something, 47 seconds on the last live stream where our live stream gets hacked by the government or whatever, by the whatever you want to call it, elite or I don't know.
Let's see what buses are going still here. No, it's just the normal police. It's to that level at this point. So like they have some type of
jammer like
deal, especially like at Central Station.
And you're right, because first the lady came up in the Central Station, the conductor lady, and it was her by herself. And then behind her was like two cops. And then they saw the phone, and that's when everything went black.
Yeah.
So they must have just went blip, 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 or did something, and that was
it. They did something. But the thing is that you can't tell me that the security videos didn't see what was going on. There's just no way.
But that's the thing. We have the raw. We have the what happens going on. Like you didn't do absolutely anything wrong. Yes. I didn't do absolutely anything. Number one, I was just recording you. They came into the shot. They even said, "Oh, YouTube Live." They recognized that I was recording. They didn't say I don't want to be filmed. Yeah. So like, in general, like if I'm recording YouTube Live, it doesn't matter. Like I can still record you. Everybody, like you said, people go there and record themselves. People, I'm sure Shorts man probably records himself all the time. So I mean,
there's entire channels dedicated to the pianos at the different stations.
So wow, yeah.
So it's not even a thing actually, and I'm sure that like what were the security? That's the thing, is it's on the security camera. So I'm almost going to bet now that if there were any steps taken, that happenstance would have that those security cameras were not working either at that point in time. I'm willing to bet that. I don't know why, because like we're not that important.
I'm pretty sure our phones didn't. I'm pretty sure reception probably don't. No, that's the thing. The strange thing is, I was seeing the chat.
Yeah.
So something was like it was stopping the broadcast, or man, this is like, wow. Welcome to the 21st century. Yep.
It's Big Brother. It's scary. That's scary in and of itself.
Hey, Natasha. Yeah, I was just thinking that if like we had, but that's the other thing. I was able to see you guys in chat, Chun-Li. So that was like, and I mean, I don't know, she had her phone in her purse or whatever, so it's not like she was on her phone either. So, but I think the cops, they must have like a radar or something that like if you're in that range, I don't know, because the cop outside was very defensive too. Like he was like, I don't even know where he came out of. Like he was like big muscular guy. Like he
Yeah, he was like gonna do that. That's the thing is that
He was
we were the ones that were doing something wrong.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in their mind. That's
and
what
he was
I'm trying
expecting me
figure
to
out.
like be like hostile against him, like film. I was like, okay, fine, man. And he was just standing there like, you need to delete. I'm like, dude, like.
That's
chill.
all they cared about at that
Yeah.
point in time. The girl fucking literally physically attacked me. She literally physically attacked me. This is the problem with being able to defend yourself. This is the problem because I was able to intercept her hit. They were just like their instinct is then like, oh, whatever. That's the problem with it. If I had been like, oh my god, or something, they would have come in between. Or if I was crying or something, then they would have come in between.
That's I told you, it's the same scenario with the bike life guy when the guy tried hitting us off the road because nobody was injured or whatever. There were no charges were filed. It's like the dude came from the opposite side of the road and was like, doing something that's highly illegal, no matter if there was bike life on the road or not. And you're telling me there's just man. It's.
Well, I was also telling you guys, he has understanding of the angles. I have to say that because like that was going to be a really beautiful video if that hadn't happened.
Well, I mean, it's almost 17 months.
It still was a good stream though.
I think to that point, to the point where the guy with the shorts comes up, because that was pretty. He was just like, and we figured out too. The guy with the shorts. He did that after because there was an Indian guy that showed up and was like, hey man, what's your YouTube channel? By the way, if you're watching, man, I'm sorry. But he asked us, so I turned the phone around. I was like, the Josie Show, Amsterdam in real life and hashtag blah, 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 blah. And I said, hashtag Amsterdam in real life and hashtag, what else did I say? Whatever else I said. And then like, he was like, okay, thank you. And then the guy was like, he like approached the camera like he was about to just like want to punch in my face.
Yeah.
Like, wow, this is... Man. And then right when he was complaining about me talking very loudly, the intercom the entire time is like over his head blasting, and of course, he's not getting mad at that. So
yeah.
They started trouble. We started trouble.
No, I think they were trying to get something for like World Star or something. Like they were trying to get They came there. Yeah, they were gonna do this no matter who was sitting at the piano.
Yeah, you mean they, right? Not us. I was about to say like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Natasha, you get at 140. I think it starts at 136.
And I missed the whole stream that happened before then, which I really wanted to see now too because of what you had said about the elevators with all the different things.
Oh yeah, no, it's a fun stream, and it turns out to be like shocker, breaking news. I'll give you the correct timestamp, Natasha. Hold up. Yeah. It happened today. Literally, the stream it's nice, and then it is all the way nice until like the guy with the shorts.
Oh, and I was so nervous too. I was already so nervous playing. I didn't like, and then they were like. A part of the conversation when it started was like play, and I was just like, no, I'm just gonna wait until you guys leave to play now because like I was so nervous already.
It's crazy. Well, I don't know where the guy with the shorts is, but the guy where she starts playing is, and when it becomes hostile is. All right, so there they are. So that's already too far. There they are again. There they come. Okay, so it's at 2 hours and 2:35:27.
I want to watch how they come up to. Like they come up to the piano like, this is what we're going to do now, kind of.
Well, let me actually.
I think I'm just gonna walk home because.
Is there no more buses?
There is, but it's like it says that it's a 15-minute walk from wherever I get off the bus, and it's just like a 15-minute walk anyway.
I mean, it's It's your choice.
Yeah, I think it's better to walk because it's like otherwise I'm waiting at a bus stop. Yeah, so that's the thing is that like this is to me like next time someone says, if I get in some type of like altercation, someone says, "What did you do?" I'm gonna say, "Why don't you watch this video and tell me
Yeah.
what I did?"
You didn't do any like. There's like absolutely nothing. Especially exactly how you said how they approach. Like I mean, we see it here again. Like I have it paused, I think, right? Like it's
like they're like walking up like, "We're gonna do
we can
this
actually
now."
play it here and they'll see it as well. Like look.
Once I get the GoPro jumping.
Did you guys see how they just approached and like slammed on the keyboard? Oh, yes. Why is this volume button not working?
And
And at this moment,
Oh, my bad. YouTube live stream. I'm sorry. It's YouTube live stream. I'm sorry.
I'm telling them.
Yeah, live on YouTube. It's
they're like,
11 people watch
"Yay!"
right now.
They're excited about it. And then later on, when we confront the security lady, she's like, "Oh, you're not supposed to film them." She's like, "Oh yeah, I asked him not to film." I was like, "No, you didn't. I don't understand Dutch, but I don't understand that much." You were like, "Oh, YouTube live.
Yeah.
I make myself pretty." Yeah. Crazy. So that's the link. Yeah, that's the link. And then just open it at 2:33:37.
Hey, beautiful souls.
Oh, you finally made it. It's 51 minutes later, beautiful souls. Look, beautiful souls. This is my treat from yesterday. 24 karat gold. Building. Oh, yeah. Well, you missed it, man. I'm not gonna play it again, but beautiful souls, if you look at the live stream after I'd go look. Remember, I went to go look for police inside, and after I went to look for police and went back, and the girls basically were about to fucking attack her, and we got up. Then that lady came out of nowhere and said like, "Hey, stop recording." And then beautiful souls, they fucking no, this is not Sylvia.
No, this is me, Edge Mastery. Yay!
And then beautiful souls, somebody hacked my phone and made my fucking phone like glitch out. You'll see it zooms into her face all the way, like maximum like this, and then all of a sudden it becomes like
It's virtually impossible
Yeah.
to just happen anyway.
yeah, I can't even zoom like that on my phone, like on YouTube. And then all of a sudden, like it becomes black. No, it has like a glitchy triangle, and then it blinks out, dude. Like what? Yeah. Just watch it, beautiful souls. Like go towards the end, and you'll see it's just black. It just becomes black. They jammed my stream, man. But you can hear the audio to a certain. I'm gonna listen to the audio later on because I want to hear if that part where the cop is.
I think even that is every bit of the video that has cops in it, or you hear them, is gone.
I do vlog that.
That is the crazy bit, the craziest bit about it. It's like it's not even it's not even the station. It's not the station.
Oh my god.
Feedback.
What? Okay, well.
It's not the station. Hey, Holland Hillbilly.
They use jamming equipment. Well, yeah.
Where is Sylvia? The mysterious Sylvia.
She's on a girl trip.
She was like 15. Oh, I can't film.
Oh, that's the cop though.
Oh, that is.
So you have the audio of the cop.
Yeah, but you don't have proof
did you
that
see?
it's
There's
cocked
more.
this
There's
way.
more. There's more glitching. It started going crazy.
The stomach cop. They're not even. They put that fight on Dumper. They will lose their jobs. Yeah, Dumper. Yeah, that's that Dutch site where the videos
Wait
are.
for it,
Yeah.
I want to edit that bit.
Yeah, no. Yeah, do it. I'll download it tonight, the whole entire stream, and I'll just send you.
I'm sorry. See, I thought that we were gonna have.
Wait for it, guys. I know it's coming.
We were gonna have a nice
Yeah.
It
And
was
we're in
like
public
blue
now,
and
so
white and like what?
let them. I'm not afraid of 15-year-old girls. That's the thing, you know.
Come on.
It's like I don't feel like it. To be honest, you know, I really don't.
Nah, they're just some.
Now it doesn't want to glitch out, no?
Look, they're
threatening me, yeah.
Yeah.
What they're doing is take pictures with tourists too. But threatening me, I can already.
That's
take
when
it
we
to
got
the police.
close to the police.
Yeah, I know.
And that's, I
I
think
know.
that's when it.
That's what's hilarious. Like I was like, you know, you're on YouTube Live and you're still acting like a fool. So like that makes you.
Stand here now. Get it. They're behind me.
I know that they're behind me. Black streams.
Yeah, that's when you guys would talk about it.
Oh, there's a. It ain't 4 against 1. They're done.
No.
If one of them swings, I will just gently push them away. I bet. Listen, like
Oh,
I am live. I'm live every day. All day, every day. Call me a cunt all you want, bitch.
but do you see the like?
Bitch.
They're behind us here,
I'm sorry.
you guys.
They're trying to fight us. It's all right.
That's when they came and stood away from
What
us.
the fuck?
She was playing the
This is so
piano. They tried
trippy.
to fight her. So yeah.
Do you see
But
the
this is
screen?
also where we're talking to the police.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay, we're gonna keep watching it because there might be something else.
Yeah, because now the stream is uploading properly.
Die heeft over mij heen gestaan bij de piano. Zo over mij heen gestaan, zodat ik op moest staan. Om te zorgen
This is where I'm explaining to the
Tell 'em we have it
police
on-
that
we
she
have
was
it on
standing
YouTube.
over me at the piano. And then I had to get up because she was standing so close over me. I had
No,
to
we're not filming
stand
her. We're
up.
filming her. I have a YouTube channel.
That's when I talked to the cop.
Not allowed to film in public.
anywhere.
Anywhere.
That's new.
That's just bullshit.
Oh, just inside the Tracy. I'm not outside. Oh, okay. Well, is
It's
that written?
not outside
I'm
of
not
the
arguing with you. I just want to know if it's
Tracy
written
Yeah,
somewhere. or
look
something
at the
like
light
that,
on the
just so I
top of
know.
my phone for real. Look, it's like blinking purple.
Rules of the city. Okay. Okay. General question. Anywhere else? Just Central Station.
Anywhere else in the city, it's allowed.
Oh no, 'cause I'm asking because I have a YouTube channel where I make vlogs and
No,
stuff.
that's
Okay. No. Thanks for okay.
So there's
All
no
right,
more
guys. Let me
glitching
just
after
let them
this.
know. So we can't film Central Station in the area. So the cop just told me.
That's when I
So
s-
we're going to pause
Yeah.
the stream or end the stream. And well, he was nice enough to explain it. So
and
we
jam
can't
my
film
phone. Thank
here
you
or
for
inside the
jamming my
train station.
phone.
So guys, tune in a little bit later. All right. Have a good night and stay positive.
Jammed the phone. Every single time that it is like that, it is when we're talking to the police. And you can even, and that's the thing is that they don't care if it's evidence against people that are being aggressive. If it's evidence against them responding inadequately.
And the way it does it too, it's the same thing that like zooms in all the way and then it like starts like glitching out. Like what? Bike Life equipments. They do have jammer equipments. Yes, they do. Hey, Bike Life. Hey, Oleg, man. My phone just got hacked twice by the police, man. Hey, vegetarian. Black-pilled vegetarian. Oh, well, you have to watch the last stream, the last bit of the last stream, like it's... I forgot the timestamp again. Whatever.
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat. If you scroll up in the chat, actually, I think if you paste it... Well, here's the live stream, and then I can get the timestamp right here.
Now I feel compelled to have to like stream more often myself when I'm outside because of this. Or they're gonna come after me again or something.
Now they're freaking watching my streams. Probably they're like this.
Could be.
Watch all my videos have blacked out, and I'm gonna rewatch one of my like seconds. The red light black. I'm like, what the?
Could be.
That is crazy. 0027. Is that what time it is? 12:27.
Yeah.
It's not late. See, it's not late, guys. Louis,
Well, I'm still glad anyway because I got to meet you in real life.
In real
I
life,
want to
yeah.
hang out with you more because I think you're really cool.
no, same here, same here. Just I've been busy, as you see. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is all what I do, and now apparently I'm gonna have my. I don't know. This video may even like blow the hell up or
This
something.
would be world. What is it? World star piano. It hardly
thank
got
you,
as
Chess.
world star.
Beautiful souls, can't wait to interview you.
Thank you, beautiful souls, and I'm looking forward to it, and looking forward to meeting you too. I hope you come to Holland soon.
Chumleys. All right,
And
beautiful
to
souls.
everybody in the chat too, you guys have been helping me. You don't know it because I am usually just like try to be like happy or whatever, but even when I'm acting happy in the chat, you're still helping me through shit. You know.
It can be amazing.
Yeah.
It really can be. I mean, this even sometimes when I do these live streams, even people like you or people like them that just show up and I'm just sitting at the house doing absolutely nothing. Even now, we're talking about something that happened and they can relate because they saw it happen in in real life. Or if they didn't, they can watch it and it's
Yeah.
and you have proof of it now. So that's the thing. We have all the raw footage of you doing absolutely nothing and them becoming ghetto black in the stream.
Well, I mean that is kind of that is. I mean you can't really deny that is. But like the only thing is that like I feel like it was like they were gonna try and like opvoeden. They were gonna try and
Twisted the wrong way, or
yeah, that's what I felt like. It was like
But
whatever they wanted, they didn't get. Let's put it that way. And but still, like they weren't gonna back down either, even though they weren't getting what they wanted, and you could see that they were still gonna be pissed off. No, I smoke weed. I smoke sativa for pain, and the reason why I smoke
I have
sativa.
CBD oil, honey too. If you want some CBD honey,
Okay.
I got it from the coffee shop yesterday. If you have pain, like I'm not gonna.
I mean, I usually do it in the morning because.
No, I'm saying I got it yesterday.
Oh.
It's honey, so I really can't.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I don't know how potent it is.
Well, we'll see. I'll test it out for you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's from I got them yesterday.
Wow.
So. CBD honey. Yeah.
Because the sativa, it gives normally for people it gives you like a high, which you would think, well, maybe that doesn't work for pain, but for me it does because it makes me active in a certain way and it helps me get over kind of the initial fear of the pain because the fibromyalgia, it especially in the mornings, it causes like a fear response. So like the fear is almost as big as the pain. So if you smoke a little bit of sativa, then you have to move and then moving actually helps for the pain. And then it's like you get over the fear and then the pain gets over quicker when you move.
I mean, I think I think I can relate because I mainly just smoke sativa. I really don't even have CBD indica strains at all. There's always sativa, and like when I have headaches as well, when I have whatever, it does help against pain.
Are you saying I can take this with me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, I got it for free. Like I can't eat honey.
Okay.
I'm fructose intolerant. If I eat honey, I might as well just go to the fucking hospital.
Okay.
My body won't digest it.
Okay.
No. I can drink Coke and stuff like that.
Just
not like I can't have like apples. I can. By the way, you were saying the cats.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
The cats.
Oh, she likes me now.
He likes you.
This
is the king. Don't insult the king.
Oh. Hello. See, I'm not that bad. Maybe he smells my cat though too.
Probably.
That's and then my cat's gonna smell
He's
him.
a big nuzzle bug. He's a star of it. He always steals the show.
He is big too. He's like
he's
a
massive.
huge motherfucker.
He's a cat dog.
A cat dog. Kitty, 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 kitty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm more than that's the thing. It's just the first time it's happened in a stream, so it's crazy for me.
The cat star. Am I? Thank you, beautiful souls. I look calmer than I am.
But I smell JM. I'm like, you smoke at night and still high in the morning. Yeah. Oh, that was me yesterday after those dabs. Alone in the world is a little cat dog. See, Louie, you're the star. You're making everyone smile and you're purring. And he's the most adorable cat ever. Like he's just
Really, it's super sweet. Now that he comes sit,
I told you it's gonna
I
take
wasn't
like
sure. I just thought he was
it
like,
always
who the fuck are you? He was
or
like,
sir was I mean cats sense people
Yeah,
too, and
true.
you know that. So I mean I don't have to tell you that.
True.
So if you were a bad person, he would have not he would have been under the bed the entire time. So
True. Is he fixed?
he had to be to get his passport. Yeah.
Oh, too bad because my cat still hasn't had babies yet.
No, when we took him took him off the street, and he had that hernia on his stomach, and then like they said, we might as well just cut his balls.
Oh.
So now he jumps, like I said, he jumps from the fucking top of the fridge and shit. So, in which part of Amsterdam do you live? I live in the secret parts. I live in the secret parts. In the secret parts. I live in the ghetto, man. We got Glocks up here. See, we're so ghetto. We're so ghetto. We got weed posters. Yo, hit me up for some weed. No, I got this yesterday as well.
A little U.S. accent, yes, you do. You know why that is? Because I was born in the United States, and I've pretty much been around international people most of my life, which is also why I get along with Joachim, because it's international. So you understand. A lot of times, people who are like move around more and stuff understand a little bit a different side of the world. Yeah. So yes, there is some U.S. accent, and when I'm speaking English, though, people will ask me if I have some type of foreign accent, and when I'm speaking Dutch, people ask me if I have some type of foreign accent. So I never actually have the accent of the country that I'm in. Well, I feel like most of Amsterdam is ghetto now.
Yeah. Is she Dutch? Well, I mean, you grew up here, right?
I have
Dutch citizenship.
Yes, I do.
So then you're Dutch.
But I just feel like an earthling.
I don't consider myself anything. I have all these passports, but I don't think my U.S. passport works anymore. I smashed it when I got out. So
I like the way I understand it is that if I go back to the United States, then I can have all the same rights still. But while I'm here, I can't have the same rights as I can't. Like I can be a U.S. citizen when I'm in America, but I can't be a U.S. citizen when I'm here. Is how it works, I think.
No, yeah, there's some like it's I'm not supposed to have dual citizenship.
Yeah,
there's some like it's funny because I got out the army and then I got back to Germany. I didn't have a German ID, and then, like my mom's like, okay, let's just go to the embassy, whatever. I was like, yeah, I lost my ID. Can I get a new ID? Okay. Gave me a temporary ID, and I was like, okay, well, fuck, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they care as much if you're from like Germany or America as about the dual citizenship.
Yeah.
Than they do about other places. But still, I'm pretty sure. What are you sounding like a creepy stalker, Holland Hillbilly? What year was I born? I wish I was born in 1985. I'm much older than that.
As long as he doesn't ask you what city you live in, every person in the stream, what city are you from?
Never ask a woman her age is right. Although, if you're guessing 1985, it's okay.
Bet I'm the oldest.
Just.
I think you told me how old you were before. Huh.
I mean, I have many different ages in my head, all at once. If you want to talk about PTSD.
Yeah, well. I feel old.
He's like, did I invite this person into my house now?
No.
Oops.
Trust me, I can tell you horror stories. Trust me. Today was an adventure, to say the least. An adventure that I have recorded.
Yes.
So partially recorded because the rest was, thank you, tapped out. Just fucking-
Maybe though, because now a part of the stream is longer. Maybe it will restore itself. Because if they are that, like, if they think we're that important, let's put it that way, of what happened, because Central Station already has a bad name, then maybe they'll be watching this stream as well. There's 18 people watching. I mean, normally there's like 20,
I
21.
have my army account, and I'm gonna open the channel as well. And I'm gonna see what happens, because now I really want to know. Like, it's really strange.
Because if they think that like maybe we will take steps or something, then maybe they will actually fix the stream too. I don't know.
I was like,
I
right
doubt
here.
it though.
Well, I can play it for you guys again too. Here, screw it, whatever.
It's like two traumatized people experiencing more trauma together.
Hey, what's up?
You know what? Let me give you a relapse of what basically happened. They blah blah blah. They had a, let's just call them black ghetto. They came up and they had a problem for some odd reason. Doesn't make any sense. So
World star candidates.
yeah, so that happened, and they just kept going on and on and on and on. People in the chat told me to go to the police, so I went with my phone like this, and I was going to Amsterdam Central looking for security or police officer, because I felt like she was about to get into a fight, and I didn't want that to happen. So I'm looking around Central Station. There's no police officers and anything like that. Okay, continue. So this is what happens. This is the
resident.
hold up. I should have forwarded a little bit more. But you can just tell they're just.
Can I just point out that I'm super calm in this video? I'm just like, please, can I just point that out?
Okay, here we go. Now I'm looking for police.
Let's find some cops.
That's something that doesn't happen in Amsterdam, when you look for them.
We'll find some cops. I don't know what the fuck, man.
There's nobody there. My stream is working fine, though, guys.
Every time I look for cops, there's not going to be any.
It's true. And before on the way in,
They're like going, no, I'm going to just see if there's cops around here real quick.
There's no.
But every time I look for cops in the city, I don't find any, so.
There's none.
Yeah, like, what the hell, man? Like, honestly, she's playing the piano, and everyone just starts. Oh my God. What did I leave her to? Honestly, we have it all on tape.
I didn't even notice.
They didn't do anything. She was playing the piano.
But
That's,
Tani, keep watching.
it's
Keep watching.
mastery.
You're gonna have your mind
She was
blown.
playing the piano, and then all of a sudden these like Dutch girls came over, and they're like,
This is where they're like, I stood up to get out of her way, and they're like, oh my God. I'm just like, wait a minute. I just stood up to get out of your way.
that's
Yeah, but
hilarious.
Tani,
They're all
did you
on YouTube
see
right now, so.
when
And I'm not
the
gonna throw their
video
face.
gets hacked?
That's what they want, I think.
Oh, you're already on YouTube.
You'll see, Tani. That's why I'm
Let's
playing
go-
it the
let's go to
entire video.
police. Let's go to the
The
police.
guy over there, the drunk
Let's go
guy, he
to
was
the
probably like,
police.
man, I just wanted to chill.
Yeah,
Like,
you're live on YouTube, man. Congratulations.
oh, here comes
You
the lady.
almost beat her up live on YouTube, man. Thank
The
you.
lady comes, and she had 3
Ghetto
police
ass
officers
girls,
behind her
man.
after
What
she
the-
tells me to turn off the
True.
phone.
True.
I was filming her. Because she was playing it. And they. Yeah, because I was looking for police.
She's trying to tell you that you weren't.
No, but I was telling her I was looking for a
Yeah.
police officer because they were about
Yeah.
to. They were.
I understood that, and I said, yeah, I was looking for it.
Okay, yeah. That's,
And there's a girl standing right by me. And then that's the girl
yeah.
getting in
It's
my
on.
face and then trying to hit me.
Now watch this. 3.
Okay.
All right, now
All
watch.
right, guys. So we're
Here
back
comes the
outside,
hacking.
and we were told that we can't film inside
And-
because,
Right at
well,
the head.
I don't know, because I don't know.
You saw what happened.
Jesus, man,
Right
that is
at the
insane.
head.
Now they're gonna come out here and start.
Executed.
Like, what is their number one? I don't understand. What was she bitching about?
She was saying, can you sing at your best?
Like, who are you, number one?
You gonna sing better?
So that's part one, right?
And that's what that whole thing
But just because, you know, this is the Josie show, it has to get even more intense.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
found out a little bit further.
With the stump.
Edit that bit. Have you become?
That's the thing, you know. Like they're right. I know. That's what's hilarious. I know. If one of them swings, I will today.
We have
All day, every day. Call me a cunt all you want, bitch. Bitch. I'm sorry. They're trying to fight us. It's all right. She was playing the piano. They tried to fight her. So yeah.
this is some straight up like. But I think it corrects itself because remember we saw like the police officer's feet.
Me too, black-pilled.
Kijk, want die andere vriendin van haar, met die lange witte nagels, die heeft over mij heen gestaan bij de piano. Zo over mij heen gestaan.
Yeah, I think it's after this. That's when that's when the feet. We see the feet because we were all happy. We were all
We
excited.
have it on. We have it on YouTube.
Hierop staan. Dus dat wegrennen van haar.
No, we're not filming you. We were filming
So
her.
I asked them, what do you want me to do now? That's what I was asking them.
Not allowed
Because
to
they
film in
said they're
public?
standing there waiting for us to
That's
walk.
new.
No, what they say then?
And they said, we'll go talk to them.
Oh, just inside the Tracy. I'm not outside. Oh, okay. Well, is that written? I'm not arguing with you. I just want to know if it's written somewhere or something like that, just so I know.
It's not
Rules of
written
citizens.
anywhere.
No, I don't.
It
think
was
it is.
all that was all played
Okay.
for them.
Okay, general question. Anywhere else? Just Central Station.
Anywhere else in the city, it's a lot.
Oh no, because I'm asking because I have a YouTube channel where I make vlogs and
it's
stuff.
okay.
Okay. No. Thanks for okay. All right, guys. So
Yeah,
just
it
let
was
them know.
recording the entire time, it's Tony.
So we can't film Central Station
I
in the
said
area.
goodbye to you
so
guys.
The cop just told
Right
me,
here.
so we're going to pause the stream or end the stream. And well, he was nice enough to explain
Hey,
it.
Love
so
Cats, man, you
we can't
missed.
film
the
here
intro-
inside the train station.
Oh, I'm
So
not gonna
guys,
tell the whole
see you a little
story
bit later, all right? Have a good night and stay positive.
You might just have to rewatch the stream, Love Cats, because
Oh.
that. Honestly, if I watch that video one more time, I'm gonna go to the police.
She
line.
was on the stream. Was it? Oh no, she wasn't. I shouted you out on the other stream, Love Cats, but you weren't there.
No, don't worry, Love Cats. I summarized what happened in the previous stream, the end of previous stream, because Edge Mastery, she showed up and she played on the piano, and it became crazy after that. So let's just say it like that. And I kind of sum it up in this video with video of the actual phone, what's going on, that my phone was hacked not once, but twice.
Yeah, they definitely have some type
Jammed it or whatever you want to
of.
call
Can I
it.
steal this?
Yeah.
Is it a normal cigarette?
It's mental, I think.
Oh, okay. They definitely have some system, not the central station, but the
Mm-mm.
police, because it
Police.
wasn't the central station
Because
that
I
had the
remember that
problem.
the lady, she showed up and she had, after she asked me to stop filming, then the three cops showed up. And
Yeah.
I think they did something. They pressed some button, and that's when
Yeah, because it would have still been. I wonder if other people have had this problem before.
I don't know.
The
No,
other people must have had this before.
I don't think it was. No, not hacking, Love Cats. I think it was jamming, like literally, like signal jamming. I'm not even joking. Like,
You can see it because it has like, it's not a normal stream buffer. If the stream buffers, it just goes black,
yeah,
and you have a refresh sign, or the stream picture freezes and then you get the buffer sign.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not what happened. They like zoomed in,
It
like you
zooms
said,
in, yeah.
and then it had like these little chops in the stream, and it was like flashing
yeah.
like that.
That's insane, man. That is.
Beautiful souls thinks this is the best stream ever.
Yeah, because it's so many people are gonna like. Imagine if I just, Beautiful Souls with tagging and stuff like that. If I tag this video correctly and just to get it out there and just start even put it on Dutch on Facebook groups and being like, look, this is what they'd be doing.
Hmm.
And like I said, Arjan, once he watches this and figures out what happened, like he's gonna be like, what? And that's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's all for the yellow vest movement and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like this is crazy. And it's proof. It's there. It's not like I'm edited. No, it's live.
No.
It's everything is just.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's insane. I can't film in Central. How many videos and vlogs have I started at Central Station? How many streams have I started at Central
Exactly.
Station? Nobody has ever said they've seen me with my camera. Nobody has ever said you can't film here.
Oh.
Can somebody look up what is it? NSNL. I don't want to lose the stream.
Yeah, it's a NS Ray. Yeah, but it wouldn't be on there because it's not on there because they have
It's stupid.
literal I'm going to show you channel after channel of the piano at Central Station. Channel after channel, video after video. You can film. If you can't film in Central Station, you can film at the piano for sure. And that's not even. It's not even a thing. It's just something they made up on the spot. Mag je? Let's see.
I don't think it's still gonna screw me up for vlogs on the damn chumley. I don't think they're gonna, like, honestly, because then if they do that, then I could literally, be like with YouTube, be like, what the hell, then it's gonna go literally worldwide viral. That's what will happen. Police cover up. Well, let's shut off his channel because we like. Are you serious?
In station.
And JM says the channel was definitely blocked. Yeah, I mean, you can tell if you just rewatch after the lady tells me to stop filming. That's when you can see it's not buffering. It gets hacked.
Mag je in stations filmen? Vragen over filmen en fotograferen bij de MS. Questions about filming and photographing.
We need a drum roll.
Okay, I'm going to translate this. To make recordings at the station, you, in many cases, need permission. For making recordings in the train, there's always permission needed. So in many cases you do, but in the train you always need. And it says, whoever gives the permission depends on the goal of the recordings and the place where they are being made. So I gave him permission to film me. They entered into the film. So, and they didn't say don't film.
No,
and you said you were filming.
I gave them a warning that I was filming. You heard it, and they were like, "Oh, YouTube Live!" And then you saw her like she was getting all pretty and shit like that. So, like, it's literally like,
yeah,
wow.
Is it a journalistic recording? Well, yes.
Yeah, it is.
So, a journalistic recording is a production recording. The moment that it is being sent out is not relevant, even though the station and the train don't have are not a public space. They give journalists the space to do their work. So journalist activity at the station is within our house rules under the right of free newscasting.
Wow, that's what it says.
It does ask journalists to take up contact with the media relations for an official permission, so that colleagues can be informed. For journalistic recordings in the train and other spaces, there is a permission needed. Yeah, so basically there's not, if it's just in the station, that you don't need permission. Yeah, they ask if you would so that people can be warned, but that doesn't mean, that's not a legal thing.
I'm also thinking that's for a fact, like if I'm coming in there with, like a 8,000 euro camera with, like a whole crew and stuff like that, that's a difference of me just having my phone out. Like that's just, so they're literally trying to. So we were right with everything, and they're just complete idiots. Because I'll have that printed out, and I'll just start handing it out to people. I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Do that on a stream.
Yeah, a violation of humans' right, their international law. Well, human right. You should be able to, especially if it's when someone is getting in a fight, you have a right to record other people do it too.
Yeah, not like.
It's not like you're recording someone in their house. It's not like you're recording something private. They even said it during the thing. She's like, this is a public space. I said, yes, this is a public space, and I'm sitting here. So I am sitting here, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit here until you guys leave. And that made them so mad.
Yeah, and that's
that's all it was. They were just trying to, like, And
Yeah,
and when
that's-
I stood up to get out of her way, they were like, "Ooh." No, I didn't stand up and go towards her. It's on video that I stood up and went away from her.
It's on video too that she like you see it when I'm like she's like oh yeah, and I was like YouTube Live and she's like oh YouTube Live. You see that
Yeah.
moment, so they are fully aware that they're being recorded the entire freaking time.
But I always view you as kind of a journalist anyway, even though I know it's a stream. But I
But
do
that's-
because you're kind of showing a certain side of the city that most people just like that are coming here as tourists or even just like
It is what it
it's
is,
like
and
day to
that's-
day
Yeah, that's
city life in a way. So it is kind of journalistic, but yeah,
they may be watching
it's
right now.
alternative journalism basically.
Yeah, no, it is. It is a tough. That's what Ariane calls it too, with journalism. Yeah, I mean, they may be watching now, but I mean, we're just talking about it, and it's already on the internet. So I mean, they already did their jamming. So I mean, like, I'm not. I mean,
Well, I mean, you had also said like this is the new mayor, and that is the thing is that it's like it is the new mayor. She's like supposed to be a socialist, right? She's supposed to care about the people and care about indeed people's rights. What Black Pill is saying. And she like this is the opposite of that. Like there's become so many rules that are just bullshit rules and focus on things like and she's taken away rules as well because she's like, oh, don't we're not going to worry about people wearing full burqas anymore. And I'm like, could you worry about like me walking down the street with a pair of just normal jeans on and a sweater that covers me until my wrists and still getting like fucking going at me on the street before you worry about someone covering themselves full burqa or not and whether that's allowed or not?
Yeah,
And it's like it's very twisted. I feel like we are entering 1984, except it's 2000, whatever we are
these
in
unjust
now.
rules physically apply to everyone. Yeah,
Just only that they don't apply to everyone. That's the thing.
This
Is that was very clearly what happened today.
I can't even think about this.
It's mind-boggling.
Like I literally have something that like is like proof that like I'm not trying to say it, but I've never seen this on a stream before. Like some shit like that, like some. I mean, I'm talking about it now. Watch tomorrow. That part will be cut off, but
maybe it will be restored tomorrow. I don't know.
But that's the thing. I basically have it twice if you think about it, because I have it on the actual stream and we have it on this stream. So basically, they would have to if they cut it out, it's still going to be in this stream. But granted, if they do cut it out, they'll look if I have anything else. But
yeah, I just like forgot to share this everywhere.
It is insane. I'm sitting here like this is.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go home pretty soon.
Yeah, no, I'm done. It's what are you meowing about, Louis? I'm gonna label this stream probably like whatever I have it, whatever is the name of it now. But also put in like my phone was hacked or my phone was something.
It was some
There's nothing that there's maybe even share it to like those conspiracy like groups and stuff like that because I mean it's not a conspiracy. It is exactly what happened. It's You can't deny it. Like it starts zooming in to a point. With YouTube, when you're live streaming, you can. I don't know if people know, but if you stream with YouTube, you can only zoom in to a certain point. It doesn't let you zoom in like fully, like with your phone camera. So when I zoom in, it only zooms in a little bit, but to that degree, it zooms into my face. Like skin is blurry, so like I can't zoom in that quick.
It's not even possible.
No.
To do that, and it wouldn't be like you could still think that it was. A freakish accident if it hadn't done what it did after that, because all of the like choppiness and everything, I've never seen anything buffer that way before, like that, where it has like either the person freezes, like they're either the video freezes or like it goes completely black. That's not what happened here, and it didn't happen like just for a minute or something. It was like exactly the point where the police came up.
Yeah.
And then when we went outside, it was going to skip to normal until like I said, look, they're over there taking pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
And then
because we saw the feet. That's right. You did say that, and we saw like feet. Because we were just rewatching. We're like, oh look, it's coming back, and you see feet. And as soon as you said that, yep. Wow, that is just.
it's a trip.
That is crazy, man.
We've got everyone paranoid on the chat.
They're in the control room watching. The stop was there. Now Louis got fed. Louis got fed, guys. Louis got fed. Louis got fed. Louis got fed, and I don't care, right? Louis just got fed when I came home. He's wondering why they're spying. That's why. Why you always spying? I know there's police that watched my stream, my video about the scooter law. So like I whatever. Like I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything illegal. I freaking had a nice time with the guy. Where I had chocolate for free, and then I went to watch Edge Mastery play piano, and then that turned into almost World War III. So I mean, how is that my fault? You know, I didn't do. It was not like I was like, you know.
Oh, you weren't looking for any type of trouble. I wasn't looking for any type of trouble. I was thinking like, okay, I can get Joachim out there just in case something happens, but like I wasn't gonna assume that something was gonna happen. But like. Somewhere I must have known something was going to happen.
All I can say is shit out of control. Bong hit. All right.
Yeah, I agree with Blackpill.
I can also walk with you to like halfway.
Yeah, if you wanna, if you can.
No.
The state is in our heads. Blackpill. That's how I view it. It's like we've created this concept. And these people that take advantage of this concept so that, you know, for power and for money. But it's really, when you think about it, I was just thinking about this earlier as well. It's like, I want to be off grid, you know, eventually, like properly off grid. But at the same time, being off grid is also a state of mind in a sense. So we are, even if we're all connected to the grid, like the reality is that that's just a concept.
Louis Lovecats wants to see you. Louis. No, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No.
I don't know if he does. Like he's iffy about.
No, because Lovecats just wrote. She wrote. I saw it on my phone. She wrote preciousness.
Yeah, he does like me. He likes me, but I'm a bit ADD, I think, for him.
Louis, aka Species Preciousness Angelicus, is what Lovecats calls Louis.
Aww.
We are in alignment. Speak Edge, I love you. Yeah, I cut her off. I didn't want to cut her off. I was just trying to say that I put Louis in here, though. You can continue what you're saying. I didn't mean to. I
don't even know what I was saying. I was just like, off grid is like, when you think about it, all of these things that I don't know what the conversation was the other day, but this is going to be like rambling though, because it really, we are convinced that we cannot do anything on our own. So, and that nobody's going to help us, that we have to have this number on our bank account. And this number on our bank account is like, for the way that we are trained to feel, is life or death. It's your livelihood, it's your value, it's your food, it's your roof, it's everything is dependent on this number on your bank account. But it's getting to the point where we don't even see or physically touch money anymore. And most of the money that exists is just some number recorded in the computer system of the bank.
True.
And except we're trained to like not be self-sufficient. We have in Holland, we have laws against self-sufficiency. There's not a place in Holland you can be have a farm or anything like that without having like, there's no land that isn't owned by the government basically, and it's owned by people second. And there is no place you can go to create something for yourself without being effectively a millionaire if you want to do it. And there are laws against having farms in your backyard, little farms. A lot of times you have to ask permission to grow your own vegetables in your own yard in this country. And so basically we're also taught now, I feel, I don't think it was as much this way like 10 or 15 years ago, but at the point of the way the culture is right now, it's like neighbors don't look out for each other. And it's like, if anything, neighbors are in competition with each other. If something goes on the street, it used to be like if what happened this evening happened 10 years ago, there would be 5 dudes that step up and say, what the fuck is going on here? Shut the fuck up, all of you. Even to us too, they would just, there would be someone who would intervene, not the police, but just other people would intervene.
Yeah, but there was nothing today. There was,
and nowadays it's just like, like violence has become normal. Violence against your fellow human being has become normal. Like
there was no reaction from anybody. They were like I was saying in Central Station. I can even go there one day and make a video. If I'm in Central Station, I just say like hello loud. It's gonna echo everywhere. So I know when they were screaming at you, I know people must have turned head and people must have like nothing was done.
And no one was gonna do anything at all.
By the way, beautiful souls, bonkers.
And it's like, and if you take into account with that situation as well, like if you look at me, you wouldn't think that I would be able to defend myself, which is why she was shitting herself when she actually tried to hit me. But if you look at me, like you would think, like if it was me looking at me from a distance, I would want to do something about it. You know what I mean? I would want to like go like, what is wrong with you? Girls, where's your parents?
I didn't know you can't grow plants like vegetables here without them.
In a lot of cases, you have to ask permission to grow plants in your backyard.
So, like, if I for example, downstairs the neighbor, he has like a little garden out there. I couldn't grow my own plants. I'd have to like ask for permission.
It depends where you are.
That's crazy. I didn't know it was like that.
And also that's the thing is that like, see, as far as the way that I'm put together, if I have like a garden with vegetables and things like that, and some terrible thing happens and like whatever, all the electricity for everyone goes out or whatnot, like I'm the type of person who would be like, oh, guess I probably have a few neighbors who need to help too, right? But the way that the world is set up right now, it's not like nobody's like ever, it's the opposite of that. You're just gonna assume that your neighbor is like your competition, or so basically your enemy, right? That's the way it is set up right now. Like and I should probably read.
No, yeah, I'm trying to like also like I'm listening to you, but I'm trying to like because they seem like they're all like having their own. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just because he said preach. Oh, okay, whatever. All right.
See, beautiful. He's still there. Yeah, he hasn't said something in a while though. 102 is the last comments. Free speech. Now he finally says something.
There is no free speech here either. That's the thing. There's okay. I know.
Watch this stream. Watch this stream be blacked out now. Yeah. After this, that would be freaking. Okay, continue on. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm hijacking your stream.
No. It's fine. It wasn't even that. It's just you were talking. I'm like, I keep interrupting. Like I'm.
No, if I'm interrupting you, it's your stream.
No. You're like a guest star. Chill out. I do what I want. I don't have sets anything. There's no rules in my streams.
Okay.
Just don't hack my streams.
Yeah, don't hack the stream, please. No, there's this American pastor recently who's a huge asshole. I'm sorry to, curse and swear, but he's a real asshole. But he was trying to come to Holland to meet some of his, followers here, and he's like he quote, let's say he incites hate, right? Yeah. He's very hateful and he's got really stupid views on life and on people in general and all kinds of things, but they're not letting him into the country because of the way that he thinks. And that is, like, for me, very shocking. Because some of the things that he would say, maybe he would even, because he's a public figure, and so if he's like, quote, incite violence, he could go to jail here for, which is maybe a different even subject altogether. But to say that you can't come into the country because we have these laws against what you would like to preach, well, if he came into the country and he said those things, then he would go to jail, right? But what you could also do is say, this person has a dumb way of thinking. I'm going to have a debate with this person about the dumb way that they think. And I'm going to have a discussion with this person. I'm going to try to change their mind. But this doesn't work that way here.
I didn't. That's eye-opening to me, man. This whole day is like eye-opening. I thought like, I was escaping the U.S. with all this, ooh, man, like that's.
No, but you see, in America, there's other problems. But in America, you can, if your free speech gets taken away from you, you can take that person to court.
Yeah.
And say, you're trying to, how do you call it, impair my speech or something. Here, it's the other way around. It's like, I don't like what you say, so you're in trouble.
That's crazy.
But I mean, America has other problems. Like, I don't think I would have survived if my parents had stayed in America when I was a kid, because I do have like all of my problems in my brain and everything that have taken many years to like even start working through. And in America, especially where I lived, and the fact that my mom used to take us into Hollywood all the time for like auditions and shit. Like, I don't think, I think I would have gone really far off the path. Let's put it that way. I don't think I would have survived. I really don't think I would be here.
You got people agreeing with you too. America is violent and beautiful souls also saying, that you're going to talk hours with him when we meet.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. It will be great. And I'm like, I really do feel like your stream is such a blessing, and you are so open-minded and just, like open-hearted and it's like the other day, just the small thing that happened with the guy who was trying to,
Pradeep,
even that was like, oh my gosh, someone is sticking up for me. When was the last time that happened? And it's like, yeah.
Well, that's why I'm like, I'm also like appreciative of even what I told you, like it's been like a year, but I've never focused on subscribers and them, but now it's kind of like I have this many people and they all know like the entire story. Like Sylvia sometimes gets annoyed when I tell her, when I tell new people about the accident, when I show them like, no, why should you always put the negative? I was like, well, I want to show that, I've taken this negative, it's really fucking negative, and I made it like into this,
turns into a positive.
I know that's what she's never really been in the stream. I think once she actually is in the stream and she sees how interactive these people are, like it's crazy. Like, I mean, all of you, like you in real life now, but everybody else, like it's crazy. Like I'm talking whatever, and they know, man, it's crazy. It's
yeah. I mean, I agree, and I do think that, like, I mean, maybe she'll come around.
No, well. She will. I think it's just.
Sometimes I've had that as well with this streaming, not as much anymore, just because I've kind of given up on YouTube and everything. But like when I had the other stream on the site with all of the followers and everything, like I feel like people kind of either idealize streaming or do the exact opposite. Like they look down on everybody who does it. Or like YouTubers are not seen as having a legitimate job. There's really big YouTubers like Blair White even who like talk about that where like they're not. I've seen them talk about it in streams. is that it's not recognized as a legitimate job. People are very rude about it as well, and like especially if you're when you're just starting,
Oh yeah.
but also like really big YouTubers that are not taken seriously with what they do just because it's YouTube.
I have to say that so starting out and like that what you just said with small even friends and family that still negatively talk about what I'm doing and what I'm even creating. They don't even see what I have created, and that's why
I mean, look at it's a community, and it doesn't matter if it's a 1,000 people or 100,000 people. Sometimes a smaller community is even more valuable because it depends what you're going for, and it depends what you're trying to do with your community. And you're not worried about being famous. You have something what is more a deeper meaning basically behind your streams. You're trying to show people and show people how indeed okay, we can have these problems and we can go through this shit, but we can still keep fighting and keep going forward, in life, no matter how difficult it can seem, and
that's exactly. I mean, that's exactly what I tell people too. I mean, I learned. I joke about it now, but I learned the hard way. I had a corporate job from 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. That's where I used to work, and then all of a sudden I have this accident, and this look what I have. It's like it's meant to be, man. Yeah. And then, like you said, you feel happier, you feel positive when you watch my streams, and other people say that too, and that makes me, that already makes me an influencer. That's fuck the. Yeah, and it's also again like I'm saying fuck the monetization, fuck whatever, because that's not what it's about. So demonetize this video. I don't care. It's already demonetized because they're spying. So
but also get out of your comfort zone, and I think it's really important because it's this concept is especially for people who have been through a lot of shit really important, to go do something crazy or go do kind of in your moment your thought I'm just gonna go that way, I'm gonna turn right now, kind of, and then do it. You know what I mean? That is very important and can push you when you are in, let's just say it's an immediate cure or something, but it can push you when you're in depression or you have some problems I have. It can push you to move forward, and sometimes you can find opportunities in places where you've gotten out of your comfort zone, which you never would have found if you didn't,
Well, the whole that's what it's exactly kind of what you're saying. It's crazy because I can relate to it so much because in offices, for example, when I worked in Bulgaria, I worked for HP and I worked for Cisco, but outsourced, whatever. But it was still, I was working for the company, and I would have calls and stuff like that, and in the middle of we would end the call and we would have 15 minutes to do whatever. So I'd do accents. I just do accents in the office, crack everybody up. But in Bulgaria, they'd be their English isn't bad, but most people there, they speak survival English. So I'm hey, everybody, my pickup truck, and people are dying in the fucking. Sometimes I'd even pick up a call and I'd talk like that. And that's how I picked up. People used to tell me back then, you should do stand up. You should do stand up. And that's how I did it in live streams. And you guys fucking love it, man. I all my shit, man. I have to make my faces, with the chin and it's whatever, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Even though even the stream, look how many times I said fuck now in the last 10 seconds. It's not about
that's the one thing that I worry about is because they get so nitpicky with streams, and indeed if I'm on my own stream, I'm I'll just say fuck, I don't care. But if I'm on someone else's stream, I'm oh shit, their whole stream is gonna go away because I said a fucking swear word.
I know, but I've watched some of my streams that are monetized. I don't understand how they're monetized.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how their system works.
Yeah, why is this one thing monetized and this other thing is not, when this other thing you didn't do anything wrong at all? And there's some robot. I think it's certain words that you use, because just like you were saying, you also have streams where you smoke weed or whatever, you don't get demonetized for them. But there's other people who their whole channel is demonetized because of weed.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, but I had also lots of videos that were hidden, and I just decided all of my discussions that I had and all of my debates that I did on my channel, I just removed all of them, and I only put up smaller clips of some of the discussions, like some crazy moments during the discussions. But I used to have like hours and hours of material, like the amount of views on my channel that you can see that is visible. It's like 3 or 4 times that with the material that I removed. But otherwise, I mean, probably my channel is going to get removed by them anyway. But I mean, yeah.
Well, I like whatever.
See, I've effectively just gotten Joachim to not anymore even read his chat. Like,
No,
I'm the worst.
I'm paying attention to it. We're so religious, but like, I mean, I don't like. I'm just listening at the same time. I saw the comments from Atlas. I saw them. It's really weird to like. This sensation right here, having you here talking and like having this. It's crazy, man. Like I can't imagine this shit happening like a year ago, dude. This is crazy. I'm like losing my shit here.
Nah.
No, but yeah, it's the truth. We discovered a lot of truth today, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm still in shock because somewhere I must have known.
And that video is monetized.
And that was still monetized.
But this video is not going to be monetized because I've done everything wrong in this video already. So, and they're already spying. So.
And they're getting really philosophical in the chat.
Yeah. All prophets were all accurate. I can't even anchor it.
All news on TV are all fake news. All news on the thing is that they don't tell the news. They just tell you what you're supposed to think. So they tell the news is like a way to get people to. I feel like local news is not that bad though. Local news is
the only news I like have on my phone is RT, and people are always like, "Oh, it's Russian news." I was like, you know what? It doesn't even matter if they're propaganda because as soon as something happens, they usually tell me right away. That's the one thing I like about it.
Yeah, and they don't give their opinion as much. They just show what's happening. That's
Trump
the thing.
this and Trump this. He's the best.
Yeah.
So it's people used to critique me all the time because it's Russia. I'm like, you know what? I've never been against Russia. Like it's all bullshit anyways. All this shit. It makes some truth with lies.
Shimley is just stoned. I'm a little bit stoned from the secondhand smoke, to be honest.
I'm a little bit stoned from yesterday. Dab City, guys. Look, I got posters now. Fuck it. I'm monetized. I got weed
We're not
posters.
monetized anyway.
This video is gonna be like that. Video's gonna come out on Saturday, guys. Crazy. 14 gigabytes of me pressing resin, smoking resin. Holy crap, man. Smoking the big blunts, I rolled like 10 joints myself. I don't even know how to roll, but.
Stepping away from the stream and the pressure of the stream.
But was she really here? I think Putin and Trump has a new plan B. No gods, no one's. You guys are getting super like.
Philosophical.
They see me rolling. They see me rolling. They hate him.
That's what I should have done. I should have started playing some like gangster thing on the piano.
I once saw like this. It was in one of the streams. There was like this Dutch rap guy who was like sitting on the bike in the canal and like just Dutch rap, and I was hearing it chip it down. Like, oh my god, like it doesn't like. I'm no offense, guys, but like it just doesn't sound. It just sounds so like strange, man. Like oh man.
I am gonna try and learn some hip hop songs for the piano. See, I should have, when I got my new fancy glasses, I didn't think about the glare that it would have.
Yeah, but what was that earlier, by the way, the glare? That was the weird too in the beginning of the stream, or was that just maybe the lights?
No, that was see, I'm a little bit whatchamacallit on that. Superstitious with that. If it's like a rainbow that won't go away, then I feel like it's the rainbow, the literal rainbow, and it's like the literal rainbow is saying something.
But that was so weird. Like it wouldn't go away for like a long
Yeah.
time. But what is it saying? What's the something? Is it
It's
saying?
just saying that you're on the right track or something like that. That's what I feel like a rainbow is. It's saying you're going in the right direction. You're on the right track.
Beautiful souls, beautiful souls. I'm not. This is crazy. And this is too much in one
This is
day.
making me sound like a hippie.
No. I've become very, very spiritual in these last couple of months, and trust me, like I told you in the stream, sometimes when I see those bikes, like I do the Wim Hof breathing thing and the thing, and when I visualize stuff, I visualize myself, for example, getting a $100,000 subscriber plaque, and the bike. I just visualize it in my head. Me cycling with the plaque on the bike mounted through Amsterdam. I see that. And like I see that bike all the time now. So that's when you talk about rainbows and stuff. It's really, trust me, like all these.
Well, I do have like I do think like that is it always shows up in. I'm not just like rainbow, not just a normal rainbow, but like just when rainbows show up. I always feel like it's at some time when like something really positive is going on, or like something really positive is like there's a positive flow or whatever, and then there's rainbows.
Oh, you don't love cats? It's Edge Mastery. She's usually in the streams.
Who's this imposter?
Who's this guest? Oh yeah, W2. Yeah, W2 already. Of course, W2. It's my first mod.
Playing in front of people, yes, is really scary, especially when it's a stream where you like really respect people in the chat and stuff. Then it gets really scary.
By the way, Sylvia's like in some town, and she was telling me that she's like in like their thing is a unicorn.
Oh,
that's
their arms.
Yeah. I don't know
whoa.
I don't know where it's. But look, guys, Sylvia's in this place right now, and their town is a unicorn. I can give you the name in a second. But yeah, it's like speaking of unicorn, that just popped in my head.
And that is let me just say my username right now, which changes sometimes, Edge Mastery. I feel like I really proved that this afternoon as well, with the way that I was just like peace the whole time until she tried to hit me, and then I wasn't anymore. I was like right on the edge there. I feel like.
Oh, I moved the ashtray like halfway across the room, man.
That's okay.
It's my
Hello. Now you guys are forgetting to say hi to Josie. They're coming to the
Jochen or Jay, just Josie. Everybody calls me Josie.
But
I know you guys have gotten used to it, but the guy today too is like Josie. I'm like, Josie. It's fine. Like it's that's what people call me, so that's whatever.
It's just easier because it is what you see when the stream comes up.
It is the name of the channel, so I mean.
Jochen. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows is a song.
They see me rolling. They should just play that.
Make a combination between rolling and fluffy unicorn. Okay.
You know what I was
from philosophical to silly.
Guys, I have a question. I actually had this idea once I have the GoPro, by the way. There's the theme song for the channel. It's not copyrighted, so I can play it. You guys know this, right? Well, the part of it is from the channel. No, Louis, you're not. Okay, my idea is to do this for soon. Once I have the GoPro, to return back is I'm gonna play this entire song on a Bluetooth speaker while going through Amsterdam and just play this blasting this fucking song. And then
that's a good idea.
Cycle through the red light district when it's like this. Like that's that's fucking crazy, man. So that's coming, guys, soon. And I was also thinking this. This is probably copyrighted, but whatever.
That's a good one to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. I think that's. Plus, I have to do the space cake and go into that. They have that arcade, that club arcade, where it's like a whole bunch of like old school like arcade games and stuff like that, and you pay like €12 entry, and it's a club. You can just play arcade games. I'm gonna eat a space cake and go there.
The Mario song. Doom 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 da doom da doom da 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 da. That would be a good video.
Yeah.
I like the Tetris theme song.
That's another one. That's another one I could.
But
cycle
it's
to.
also good for the grachten. Like if you do a speeded up version of the grachten and then do the Tetris song.
Tetris theme. Recycling with I would need red lights in the back though. I would need it, and they need to be blinking. The lights are just blinking on the wheel, and I'm going. People are like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
You need to get like a one of those speakers though. It's really loud.
No, but those tiny ones they sell in Media Markt for like €30.
Yeah, true.
That's fine, man. But I need a big one, yeah. Okay, Bike Life. If you guys are watching this, I need a big Bluetooth. I'm gonna put it in the thing, and then once I have a GoPro, put one GoPro in the front, and maybe borrow someone's GoPro for the back, or just have somebody record on my camera. I don't really fucking care. And then just have that shit. Yeah, that would be crazy. Ding, ding, ding. Oh my god, what do you guys think of that? Tell me that is not grandiose. If somebody steals that idea, I swear to God, I'm gonna find nobody even does what I do here, so very copyrighted. Yeah, it's not even I told you guys it's not about the copyright, guys. It was
only for 2 seconds.
Yeah, but YouTube is quick about it. But that's the other thing. In that stream, those 2 streams yesterday at the coffee shop, I told you they had music playing and you could pick up the beat easily.
Yeah.
No copyright strike. But the street performers, outside of the damn square that only have like a minute copyright. I was like, man, anyways. You're gonna ignore what's the poof door song? Poof door.
I don't know what that means either. The foodor.
I think I should know what it means, and I feel like an idiot.
You mean the Tetris? The Tetris song is sometimes when I'm
fluffy
honest,
puffy tails.
When I'm mad at my neighbor, I just put the Tetris song.
Is that what it's called? Love Cat's fluffy puff tails?
Oh, the fluffy unicorn. The unicorn song. That is. It's a cute
My cats
video.
are starving, you see? She's taking food out of the bag. She's still starving.
Your cat doesn't look starving.
And it's
It's like, what are you doing?
What color are the unicorns? Hey! Where are they dancing? Rainbow!
Man, oh man, police are actually watching this. They're gonna have a fun time. I tell you that. Peace out. All right, guys. I don't know. We gotta take you eventually. Oh, what's up, Louis? You gonna say hi too? Any other song requests now? Since we're in the song mode here, before I go back to the chat. No. On the floor.
What?
No, my cats are. Well, they're eating. I don't know if you guys.
He's just eating straight out of the box.
It's like a bag of food, even though. So he's just kind of like eating that. I don't know. Even though I just fed him when I came home, but
it's the cat's version of eating straight out of the refrigerator.
Big cat, you dinosaur. Look at this guy. You see how?
Oh no! Oh, he is really cute though. Inoki, like, what are you doing to me?
He doesn't even care. Like
He doesn't care. He really doesn't.
You say hi to Love Cats?
Okay.
Star of the show again. Stolen by the cat. But we got to see what they're saying, Louis, because Papa doesn't have his contacts in. So
I can't even read it from here. Yes, play flamingo.
Get a phone jammer company to fund you.
I wish that people that were playing before the shorts guy came in just continued playing. Everything would have been different.
You can get rich off bat donations if everyone uses Brave.
What is brave?
What is bat donations?
What are bad donations?
Lou, do you know what a bat donation is? Is that a bat donation? If that's not the cutest thing in the world, like what? Louis, what's a bat donation? Bites my nose. Louis, do you want some food?
Yeah, but you took me away from my food, he said. Caro bonita. Flamingo by Caro bonito. Oh. BAT. Oh, BAT is cryptocurrency.
I'm baked. I think she's baked second high or something. Based attention token. Ditch Google. Download Brave browser. Oh my god, Brave. What's Brave browser?
He filled it. I think it's because like he's got like he filled his bong, like the toot of the bong, whatever, all the way. So like I think I just got some at one point, like that is why. But I'm not that big. But I'm just kind of like
she's
this.
talking. I think she's talking about.
I'm just kind of like
demonetized.
this.
I think she's talking about all the ways she's talking about this. That goes somewhere, so apparently she makes
it goes into the air.
Now watch the video get monetized. I'll be like, no. then I'll just sit here and just be more mind blown.
How do they decide that then? If they decide it halfway through.
What's up, C? Wonder how long it'll take Sochi. What song request? You already said the Pink Unicorn one, right? When did you send
No, she said Flamingo by Quero Bonito.
Where the hell was that?
Is it Quero?
Oh, Flamingo by Quero Bonito.
Are you sure it's spelled with a K?
Yeah, Flamingo. Quero.
They make this. Oh, when I was still streaming my discussions, they would take videos. I think I still have videos on YouTube Red that I never make money off of.
YouTube Red.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't even know if I have YouTube Red.
Because I've seen in my stats, I might have taken those videos down, but I've seen that I got specifically views from YouTube Red, but I've never put anything up on YouTube Red, so they must do it for me.
I don't know. I should check that one day too. All right, Love Cats. Here's your Quero Bonito song.
Before you make your skin turn pink, eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich.
You should definitely watch the video. Aww. Poor kitty.
Oh, hold up. Is this Chinese?
It's Japanese, I think. It's Japanese. And English.
I'm so curious.
Oh, that got him going. Oh.
He's trying to steal the show. But as soon as I record him, he's gonna stop. So you know. What you do.
I think they see things that we don't.
I think so too. They do. He always goes in the bathroom and yells at stuff. I don't know.
I have to remember that though. Do they must have more quiero bonito. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna play that really loud when I get home tomorrow.
Louis like, no.
He's like, why did you make me dance like that?
He's used to probably crazy. Bike life. What are these people messaging at 2 a.m? Jesus.
It's about the Bluetooth speaker.
No, I know. I don't think they're Google Chrome and shit on it.
Because they have all your information and everything. They gather all of your information, and they are not. They're not safe. They're not safe with the information on Google. Yeah, but it is the most handy to use because it connects all your
I don't
accounts
even
and
worry about that
everything.
anymore. But I was in the army for 6 years. They have all. They
They have all
probably
your information.
they probably have some
already.
like thing flying in my body or something. I always joke with people to hear that they don't being
like
serious, but you never even know.
yeah, like some type of one of those what are they called?
RFID.
Yeah.
No, but I remember when I got deployed, when I had the orders to go to Iraq, I think it was this arm or this arm, one of these arms. I had this shot that, because I was still with my ex, Jesus, that's Sylvia knows her because she actually contacted Sylvia once, 2 months after me and Sylvia dating, saying that I'm not in love with Sylvia, but I have a child here with her, and I'm just there in the States to fuck. Like this whole bullshit. She changed her name to my last name on Facebook and stuff, like crazy psycho bitch. It's all like whatever. Anyways. So, but when I was with her, I had this bandage on I had a shot that they gave me. I think it was one shot. Yeah, it was one shot. And then they put this bandage, like normal bandage on it. And then they put plastic wrap around it with medical tape. And then they put a radioactive symbol on top of that. Then they put another plastic wrap with tape. And I had to wear that for like 1 week. And I couldn't like take a shower. Like I could take a shower, but I couldn't like scrub it. And if somebody else would touch it, they would get sick, is what they told me. And I still don't know what the fuck that was.
What the shot was for?
No, I think it was like they told us it was like either no, it wasn't anthrax. It was anthrax was like 6 shots. I think it was smallpox or I don't know. Remember.
Oh, like if you're in like those countries, then they have all kinds of crazy diseases and stuff.
Yeah, but for example, they're now discovering that like the smallpox vaccination wasn't even like clear to be tested. Like it was just yeah. And that's what they did with Desert Storm too. And that's why, for example, my dad has disability from Desert Storm because of all the shots and shit. And I'm sure, and even the burn pits, they were burning everything. They would burn shits, computer parts, whatever you can imagine in one thing, and they would just steer that stuff up, and you would like see that stuff in the air, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's scary.
I can't go back. And the VA says my shit's all from my arm.
Yeah, but also smallpox, you get that vaccination as a child already.
Yeah, but I don't think I had it, and I had to get smallpox. Is the one that you get, you see that scar or whatever. That's that I got during deployment too. But that other one wasn't smallpox. It was, I don't know what it was.
They don't even tell you.
At one point, the tent was basically, you walked in, it was a tent, and it was like all these like 6 people, 2 on each side. Yeah, 1 on each side, so 2, 4, 6, and it was like a line of guns, shotguns, and you like shot. Not shotguns, but like shots.
Oh yeah.
And you just walked in there, like you would stop, like literally like some fucking like assembly line.
A factory line.
Yeah. Assembly line. Yeah. And you couldn't. The only ways you didn't have to take certain shots, was if you had like a baby at home. That was the other thing. If you had a baby at home,
there was one chemo of the 7 chemos that I got to take off at the 5th round, because you have 5 to 6 rounds of this chemotherapy. But I started smoking weed during the last round. And in that, I was like, look, I was like, I went in there as like the worst patient, the one that was going to die. And I came out of there as their star patient, that they'd never seen anybody recover and do as well as I had ever. and I got to take off one of the 7 chemotherapies, which is still, if it's 7 chemos, it's a lot, but at the last round. So there are like there could be a combination of certain not, I wouldn't say CBD oil, but like a high level of THC in the oil as well, that you could put with chemotherapy to make it so that you could take less chemotherapy, because that is kind of what literally happened, even though they didn't know why I was doing so well.
Jesus. Chemotherapy.
And I've been up and down about whether or not, if I were to I had Hodgkin's lymphoma, and the return rate for Hodgkin's lymphoma is about 85% within the first 10 years after healing. But I was actually supposed to be dead from it, so I was in the last phases of it. But I've gone back and forth between, if I were to get it again, if I would even do the chemotherapies, because at this point, I feel like, if it is going to come back, and my quality of life is more important than my quantity of life, and chemotherapy is just, it bruises you. It was like I had already been through enough trauma.
No, I mean, I saw it with my mom too, but I can't imagine going through it like too much. Fuck, man, it's gross.
And then they don't just give you, chemo. They also give you steroids, like pain medication. They want you to stay. They want you to stay in the hospital for a good deal of the chemotherapy, which I didn't do. Like, I would go. They don't give the chemotherapy at night, so I went home every night. I think that's a part of what saved me as well. I mean, it sounds kind of like, not to disrespect the doctors, because I do feel like chemotherapy worked. It did work, but at the same time, like, my attitude worked too, and also like my attitude toward death worked as well, because I wasn't afraid. I had a reason to stay alive. That was my kids. But like, I was not like afraid to like die either. So that's, I don't know how we got on this depressing conversation though.
Sorry, guys. No. How did you get diagnosed? Love Cats. I guess one more question from Love Cats, and then we'll stop with the.
Yeah, I got diagnosed because I was having all kinds of symptoms, and I started getting a growth on my neck that was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I had like a ball here where, like, which is my lymph nodes, which I don't have anymore really on this side. So like, there was a ball about this big. So they went in and they did all of the blood tests, and then they did an operation. They put me down and they did a biopsy. And with the biopsy, they found out it was Hodgkin's lymphoma, because the Hodgkin's lymphoma looks very different than other cancers, because it's the cancer of the lymph. So what happens is, normal cancer is like would maybe be comparative to like a fat ball or something. But lymphoma is like, looks like, this is really gross, but it looks like gel eggs or something. And so they were pulling out the lymphoma, and it just kept on coming out during the biopsy. This is gross.
Nice.
but like, so basically they had to close me up without taking the cancer out, because they weren't going to be able to, because it gets stuck to everything in your whole system. And I also had it in my stomach. Jesus. And very interesting part of that though, Love Cats, is that if I had not moved away and gotten divorced from my ex-husband, I would be dead today, because the doctor that I had initially, when I was already having symptoms, before my divorce and before moving, I had lots of weight on me. I have lost about probably about 120 pounds over the past years, but the doctor had basically said that I was just too fat, and I was having symptoms from being fat. So I'm glad that I got a divorce from my ex.
Is that a doctor here in the Netherlands too?
Yeah, and just in this neighborhood as well.
No, because that's another thing. A lot of Dutch people have told me that like their healthcare has been like shit, but like I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't have anything to complain because I mean,
Well, compared to America, it's
well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm comparing it to like America, and I don't know how it is in Germany because I was never a civilian in Germany, so I don't know how it's civilian in Germany. But I lived there as a military care for like ever, so like I only knew military doctors, but like even the whole situation, how they treat the couples counseling and stuff, all that stuff is included in our thing. Like we have couples counseling that have antidepressants that I'm prescribed like for like how many months now. I don't imagine how much that shit would cost in the States.
Yeah.
Just that alone is just even my going to the hospital and just being there for 24 hours because there was only there for 24 hours. Even that would be like,
yeah.
People, you guys know how expensive it is in the States, so
yeah, like the cancer treatment as an example, the chemotherapy altogether, I think it would have been like $50,000 at least. And it was all covered by insurance.
Oh wow, that's. I mean, yeah, I was suspecting that, thinking that, but
that's the thing. I just would have been dead if my parents had stayed in America when I was a kid. It's crazy because I think there's a lot of people that would be like, "Oh, well, I wish your parents would have stayed."
Oh, hi, Deanna. Sorry for the saddish talk.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, no more.
Welcome from the Caribbean,
vibe.
though. I wish I was in the Caribbean. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe I need to go to Caribbean, huh? Go to the nice weather, nice beaches. I want to see that one day in my life. More than one day in my life. But Deanna, normally, let's see. Normally, I post weekly vlogs. I also post in real life streams. Sometimes they go crazy. Sometimes they go haywire. Sometimes they get hacked. So if you want to see Amsterdam in real life, feel free to subscribe. And like I said, maybe you'll see the stream get hacked. Maybe you'll see something crazy on the stream. Maybe you'll see a zombie. Maybe you'll see a zombie. Maybe you'll see me baked. Who knows? Maybe you'll see a cat. Whatever. Amsterdam, Baltimore. Amsterdam.
Yeah, but I don't want to depress Jochem.
No, I'm not depressed. I'm still like weirded out at this whole situation, like how everything like.
This is if you didn't see the stream earlier, people, you have to.
It's like one of those like that movie. What's that movie called? Cabin in the Woods, where like the story like becomes like twisted. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. Cabin in the Woods. Like the story is like a scary movie, but it becomes like super twisted, and that's the same with this today. Like it wasn't a scary movie. Like I met a fan from yesterday at a hotel. He showed me his room, which was cool, and then we went downtown. I had free chocolates, and then I met you, and then
This is my influence on you.
No, but I had free chocolate. Then I met you. First we saw a guy playing piano. Then you played piano, and then it was nice. And then it continued being nice. And then all of a sudden we have short shorts man that got upset. If you guys don't know about short shorts man, you have to watch the stream. You'll know what short shorts. I'll put the timestamps later on. I promise. I don't care what time I'll be up to. I'll put the timestamps. And then after that we have Black Ghetto fucking bitches that just decide to be, Dutch, like, oh my God, like that, oh my God, Dutch version. And yeah, then I end up looking for a police officer, which I can't find because, Amsterdam, they hack your phones. Okay, let me not. So I look for a police officer, can't find one. And then I get told to turn off my phone. 3 police officers show up and then my phone gets hacked. Not once, but twice. That happened live in Amsterdam on the previous stream. So maybe one reason why you should subscribe, Deanna. And yeah, that's the reality. That's pure edited. Like you will see how the phone gets hacked. You will see like triangles and stuff. And that's not me doing special effects. It literally, we just came back. That's why I told her to come over because, that was like a situation where I was about to be like, what the fuck is going on? And then you realized that the stream is hacked. And the other thing, like you said,
yeah, it was really shocking. I mean, the whole thing was like, what is happening? What is happening? And it's like, it makes me think it makes me do conspiracies because Like the guy that came up and said, "What's your stream?" before those girls came up.
Yeah.
Like, who was this guy? Why
Yeah.
was he just like?
That was that was kind
That
of.
was also weird.
But that guy could also just be somebody that was, because he looked like he was in a rush, and he not, again, no offense to anyone Indian out there, but maybe he was like, oh look, he's a YouTuber, I kind of want to know, you know.
Yeah.
That does happen a lot with me.
True.
So that is not as suspect as, you know, the phone hacking and stuff.
Prison rules.
Prison rules. Who's playing prison rules? Love cats. You don't have to take claws out. What are you? Who? Nobody's doing it. I'm gonna draw him. Oh yeah, and Deanna, if you really want to know how this channel started, there's on my playlist. There's a playlist called "The Day My Life Changed," and you'll see how I got into a very nasty bike accident, and well, how that's basically built this channel and built this community. So if you really want to see how what happened to me and how I look like, go face it. Shorts guy.
Shorts guy.
Shorts guy was just an idiot, man. Like the way he approached the camera, like, it's like, dude, like,
It looked really, like, I don't feel like it looked as aggressive
I don't even
in
know
real life as it did on the camera, the way that and then I feel like the girls were more aggressive in real life.
You know what I'm gonna do as a fucking thumbnail? I'm gonna have when he's coming out like this, I'm gonna have that on the left hand side. I'm gonna Photoshop the girls that are leaning on the piano on the right hand side. I'm just gonna put a question mark on my face, like something, because like there's no way nobody's gonna click on that. If you have the guy like basically about to like punch the camera, and then you have the girls like, oh my god, get them. Dutch ghetto black girls, like, man, oh man, guys.
You can have the one guy and just put like chaotic neutral, and the girls chaotic bad.
Yeah,
chaotic
there
evil.
you go. That's it right there. Yeah. Plus my hubby glued those cap thingies on my nails so I can't stretch the fringe. You have like little like I don't know. I have grinders. I can have a whole bunch of grinders in my hand, but that's not gonna. When Sylvia used to work in the bar, she used to get all these like grinders. Man, we have like a grinder arsenal. It's ridiculous. We gotta eventually walk you home. I'm not trying to kick you out. I'm just saying.
You gotta walk me home. Yeah, no, you can walk with me. You don't have to walk with me. But yeah, I gotta go home.
No. I'm gonna walk a little bit. Cause like I don't know how here outside. I don't know if I can switch the fucking laptop to the phone. I don't think I can. I have like this little docking station here. Like
Yes.
Like a control system here, guys. Like
I've hijacked Joachim's stream now. I'm sorry, people, but
no,
you know, he keeps saying no, I don't care.
This is the title of the stream. The title of the stream is basically the reaction of the thing. So yeah, it's
live reaction to getting attacked at Central Station.
Okay, well, hold up, love cats. Let me I was gonna grab them, but then I got sidetracked. Louis, what are you laying like things for? All right, love cats.
They cannot. Yeah, they can. They can because they're the police. They're the government. They can do whatever they want. That's the problem.
Guys, picking accents. What I should introduce the grinders in. Just not Borat, because my neighbor is like gonna fucking be like, this dude's on crack. Nah, it's 2 in the morning, whatever time it is. I think I have all of them. Oh no, there's 2 more. All right, well, I think that's all of them. Louis, is that all of them? Did you guys pick your accents?
An accent.
I'm waiting for what's people in the. I'm telling you, man, it's an arsenal. It's like the fucking arsenal of grinders here.
I have one grinder, a really cheap pink plastic one.
Come on, guys. Supposed to accent. Well, screw it. I'll just do accent. So we got number uno here. We got Central Coffee Shop, which is pretty cheap grinder. It's pretty cheap, but it does the job. You know, put weed in my thing here. And we got don't know what this is. This is
They're
another.
not as pricey here because they're not. They're legal. I
Yeah.
think is the reason why.
We got strain hunters also. See, I don't know why I'm showing off grinders and stream. I don't even know. Here we got. I thought it said hookers, but hookies or rookies. Another grind.
Cookies.
Another grinder. Right, that's grinder number 03. And then we have this little baby grinder, this little baby one.
You have a grinder for every type of weed.
Oh, then we have one more baby grinder. You see, it's a very small one. Chinese and Southern. Oh Jesus! Oh, you have a Royal Canyon for Royal King scenes. Oh, you put the campfires and then you got this campfire. And then you have a this is from Japan. This is wooden, you know. You never tried nut, huh? Well, if you come to Amsterdam, you have you grind in the weed in this one. In this, look, it's made of wood. You see, us. And we got Southern. All right. Then we got the stationary. It says here, don't be fooled by limitations. The original magnetic
That's
grinder.
a pretty one.
This is one of Sylvia's favorites right here because it makes this. I think because it makes that noise. That's the reason. That's the reason. And then well, hold up. It's got a little secret compartment. You can put it in here. You can like hide your stuff in there, right? All right. And then this is the grinder I first bought when I was a tourist, and I just didn't know what I was gonna buy, so I bought this one for like rip off price, and it's shit. It's complete garbage. Like, don't ever buy these grinders, guys. Like, it looks all really nice, but it's crap. So then we got my favorite right here. This is the Formula One race car one. And you open it up so you can put the weed in there. You can grind it up, and then you have this here. And you have the compartment. There's actually some in there, and then I think you have a compartment on the bottom here. Let me see here. Oh yes, you do. Man, there's teeth in here. I need to put that in the bong tonight. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of teeth in there. Look, guys. Oh man, might have to try that later on. All right, and then we have my grinder, which I've been using for a while. This is the Amsterdam Tourist one too, but it's metal and it has a nice compartment here.
That's a nice one too.
I've had this since I can remember. And Sylvia always takes my metal stuff out of here and my whatever the fuck we got, you know. Anyways, that was my grinding collection, guys. Appreciate it. All right, love cats, you'll be able to use the wood one, like a cowboy Billy Bob. You know, it doesn't even matter. I got all these grinders back. We gotta take Edge Mastery out here to the.
Yeah, I gotta go before we go though.
To the Oyster Car.
What? Yes, because otherwise I'm going to be.
Yeah, there to the right, and there's a string on the right hand side of the door. You should be able to find it. Let me know if you don't find it, but you should be able to. All right, love cats, guys. I'm gonna put these grinders up. California's a third world country. Well, I don't know. California's a third world country. Is that what you want to think? I don't know. I've never been to California before. I feel like I have a fucking talk show here. That's what it feels like, guys. Talk show with the Jody Show. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna end this stream, and I'm gonna end up walking her some part of the way back, and then I'm gonna come back and do timestamps on the live stream. For the live stream, if you guys haven't seen it, the one with all the stuff that happened, and well, you guys have a great night now. And you know, we sometimes have drama on these streams, and we sometimes face the real stuff. And sometimes the real stuff is drama, sometimes the real stuff isn't drama. It doesn't really matter because I don't censor crap and I leave it. So that's how it is, you know? So you guys have a good night, guys. We'll probably do a stream tomorrow. Oh, it's been another 2 hours and 36 minutes. Holy crap! And you guys are awesome. You guys are the best. And well, you know, if you guys come to Amsterdam, hit me up. Shoot me a message. DM, Instagram, Discord. Whatchamacallit, I don't know. Instagram, Snapchat. If I already said that, you know. Hit me up on my message. Whatever you want, you know. So peace out. Bye-bye. And we'll wait for Edge Mastery for her to say bye-bye because she's been the guest star today. So guess I'm keeping up with the accent here. I don't know why.
I am normally in the chat as Edge Mastery. On Twitter, I am at Fair Whisper. Right now, my other name on Twitter that I use as the profile name is The Smartest Person in the Room. And on Instagram, I am Edge Mastery. On Facebook, I'm at Fair Whisper. And on Live Me, I am Fairy Salt OMG. So, but anyway, I will be in the chat tomorrow.
If this channel doesn't get taken down,
oh my gosh, I'm like, this is all my fault.
How is it your fault? You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything.
I have proof.
It's controversy. It's controversy.
That's true.
It's just gonna happen. Because if this channel gets shut down for this, I'll be like, are you kidding me?
What if they are like some Instagram stars and they have like 50,000 followers or something like that, and now all of Holland hates us?
Acting like that. Well, then, like I said, hate is also a good thing on YouTube. So then, you know, bring it on. We'll squash them. I don't care if we only got 1,073. You know what? We'll squash them all. That's the Josie army. They'll squash them.
Yeah.
Love Cats and W2 know me from another server where where I used to set up a DVR SWAT team, So they know what I'm talking about. They know. Right, Love Cats W2. I know you guys will handle the business. But you beautiful souls.
Yeah, thank you for tolerating my crazy person here, me, on your stream. In Holland right now, it is
2:06
in the morning. And so now, normally, I would be sitting at home watching your stream.
Well, now you're in the stream, so.
I'm in the stream. Ooh.
Conspiracy theory. No. Or was she really here? Yeah, I know, Love Cats. All right, well, bye-bye, guys. Peace out. And as we say here in the Netherlands, my neighbors probably think I'm nuts.